Hey guys, and we are getting into our very first game of Lucky 4 Bingo on this Jackpot Hunter Happy Hour. Just 50 seconds to get enrolled in this one, and we're super excited about it because it's over $28,575 of total prizes available in this game, and you guys still got some time to get enrolled, and we're going to be trying to give this giant jackpot out in 5 balls or less, I think it is.
4 balls or less.
4?
It's Lucky 4.
Yeah, but I think you have to get the lucky 4 numbers in 5 balls or less.
Really?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you got to be able to hit the 4 balls in 5 balls. I don't think you have to. I don't think you have to be exactly perfect to be able to win the that jackpot.
Yeah, interesting.
You can miss on 1 ball.
Okay, give you a little leeway.
Yeah, a little bit. But we are streaming live on the Pilot TV, Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, as well as the Twitch app. Our channel name is MegaSota on both of those streaming platforms. So make sure you guys are checking in. Let us know where you're playing at so we can shoot you out some luck so you could take home one of these great jackpots.
Oh, yeah, especially if you're at one of those brand new locations that have just gotten Pilot TVs installed. We are rolling on our way to getting over 100 Pilot TVs installed all over Minnesota. We are super excited about hitting that milestone, and so a couple of these locations that are helping us inch our way closer are JC's Bar and Grill, American Legion Maple Lake, Mill Creek Inn, Warren's, Felton Bar and Grill, as well as Moose Lodge, Inver Grove Heights.
All right now we are in line to take home this mini, and we were not able to stay in line to be able to take home the mini. We've moved on to a $7 must-go prize. We got KK Joe, Russell, Mel, Yags 370, Lori, all 2 balls away. We'll see who can be the first players to be able to get into that 1 ball away range, and it's Wenz over at Ultimate Sports Bar and Grill.
All right, did you see the ball count needed? Because I saw that the must-go, or that mini is at 5 to 10 balls or less, or 8 to 10 balls or less.
8 to 10 balls or less for that one.
For the mini.
For the mini jackpot?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I think it is. I'm pretty.
Maybe like 5 to 8 for that major, and then for the big Kahuna in that first 10 first 5.
So it's 5 jackpots for the first one.
5 balls.
5 balls for the first one.
And then between 5 to 8, and then 8 to 10.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's seeming like that's the case.
Something like that.
I can't believe we haven't given this out yet.
Yeah, it still hasn't gone out, and there it is. The first person to get to 1 ball away is the one to win it. It's Wenz over at Ultimate Sports Bar and Grill. $7 going into their pocket. 3, 1, 70, and 62 are our lucky 4 numbers, but 3 and 1 are the ones we're going to be paying attention to as we're getting enrolled into game number 1, and it's already lucky because one of the lucky numbers was number 1.
Absolutely.
And we have that minor jackpot of over $110. That major jackpot that's at 48 balls or less with $1,171 just went out over the weekend. And that mega jackpot still growing and rolling at 45 balls or less. You could take home $100 grand.
Nice, but we did give out quite a few jackpots over this past weekend alone, as we gave out 16 for this past weekend, making it 36 for the rolling week.
Yeah, 176 for season 11. Super good stuff for this season 11, and on a roll right now. As Friday, we gave out 8 of those 16 jackpots. Again, it started off on Friday. We had Mail Lady over at Municipal Liquor Store Twin Valley taking home $2,273.
It's seeming like you guys should just get used to seeing Mail Lady's name every Monday.
Yeah, she's just really good at winning those weekend jackpots, as well as our jackpots throughout the week, just always showing up on this list.
Absolutely. But that next one we gave out went out to T-Bone, George, as well as Trails. T-Bone over at Fat Willie's, George at VFW Blaine, and Trails at Moose Lodge Way Park. All 3 of them got to split up a huge jackpot, each of them getting to take home $803.26.
Really good job for that split jackpot for those players. But now we get to move into those jackpots that went out during our Jackpot Hunter just on Friday, as Tehei Rai MC over at the Dugout Bar and Grill in Bethel took home $831, as well as Yoshi over at Duff's Bar and Grill took home $933, both of them being prizes that were minor jackpots that clicked over that $600 mark.
Wow, but we gave out 2 other ones on Friday, as Mill over at Club 57 Starfighter Fire Grill got to take home $674. And then we had Coco over at Vic's Bar and Grill Moorhead taking home $5,953 to finish out that Friday night.
Wow, a really, really good Friday. Can't believe we gave out 8 jackpots on that Friday.
Oh, yeah, that is awesome to see.
But Saturday got started off right as Spartan over at VFW Rochester took home $684, as well as the largest jackpot of the entire weekend went out on Saturday.
Yeah, it went out to Sky Pager over at Northeast Palace, who got to take home a whopping $28,299 on Saturday.
Yeah, good job, Sky Pager. We also had more over at the barn, taking home $879 on that Saturday jackpot.
Absolutely, but we also had Constance over at Friendly Inn getting to take home a whopping $7,226.
Yeah, Chip Seal over at Municipal Liquor Store Akeley also on Saturday took home $1,413.
And then we had Hans rounding out Saturday over at American Legion North Mankato, who got to take home $739.
No, that was 14 of our 16 jackpots because only 2 jackpots went out on Sunday, priming us up and ready for this Monday. But Sheila over at the Dugout Bar and Grill in Dent took home $4,166. Good job to Sheila.
Absolutely, but that final jackpot that went out this weekend went out to Meh24 over at Ray J's in Woodbury, who got to take home $1,182.
Maybe it was meh because she wasn't able to take home that like over 100 grand mega jackpot in Skull Bingo.
Oh yeah, but don't you guys worry. It's still growing, still ready for you guys, and it's going to be happening right after we finish up this happy hour.
Yeah, but we were talking about the happy hour on Friday.
Yep.
And the Friday happy hour gave out 2 jackpots that were over that $600 mark.
Absolutely.
Yoshi and Tehe Rai MC, who both got, Tehe Rai MC, $841. Yoshi, $933. Really good jackpots. But we also had 3 other jackpots that didn't quite get over that $600 mark, so they didn't make our list, but were still sizable jackpots going out.
Yeah, they're all over $500, so they were inching their way towards that to be able to count towards our rolling count of jackpots. But we did have Wheezy over at Double R Saloon, as well as DD Dobb over at the Dugout Bar and Grill in Dent, both taking home. No, they got to split up a $558 jackpot.
Yeah, really, really good stuff to those winners. We also had Forget You D at VFW Austin, taking home $561.40.
Yeah, but that final one that went out on our happy hour show was out to Mac over at 3D Sports Bar, who got to take home $591.
Yeah,
and
I keep on seeing 3D Sports Bar everywhere.
Yep, they were a hot location this past week, and it seems that people are continuing to go there.
It really is helping out, and their 3D Sports Bar may be in one of these location standings pretty soon if they keep on this hot track. But we do have 53 balls dropped on this one, so that means we've clicked over on all of our jackpots. And we're moving on to a $24.80 must-go prize, but it's not all disappointing news as we did click over on that minor jackpot. That minor jackpot is going to be clicking up to 56 balls or less in the next game.
Absolutely. And so, guys, make sure you guys are getting enrolled in that next one. That minor is just going to continue to grow and get more doable, and hopefully get in your pocket the sooner the better.
Yeah, we'll see who can win it. It's going to happen soon. There it is. A big-time player that's always playing 2A Girl over at Jimmy G's Bar in Utica, taking home that $24.80 must-go prize in 64 balls.
Nicely done, 2A Girl. That will definitely help you out in your standings.
Yeah, for sure. But keep on playing, get enrolled in this next one, because that minor jackpot is clicking up now from that 52 ball count to 56, making it super, super doable. So keep on playing. Or if you're not playing the live bingo right now and you're just sitting at the bar, maybe check out our newest E-Tab game.
Absolutely. It's a ton of fun. It's called Nugget Chasers. It's a 3x3 game with a free play and a dig bonus where players get to dig for cash or multipliers. You can even dig that. You can even trigger that dig bonus from within that free play.
That's super, super exciting. And if you guys want to get more information about that new game that just got released, head over to our Facebook page. All you got to do is search up Pilot Games right in that search bar of Facebook, and you'll be able to see our logo. Click on that, and you'll see weekly bingo schedules, event details, and reminders, big progressives, player picks, and so much more, like information about that new eTab game that was just released. We also have a link tree that has links to a bunch of different stuff like bar locations, other social streams, and more. So just Facebook, the hub of all of our information.
Oh, it really is, especially if you're new to Pilot and want to get in on all that info. That link tree is super, super useful. It has all the links to where you can sign up at pgl.world, as well as showing you all the locations where you guys can play Pilot games around Minnesota.
Yeah, should be some really good stuff. And we always have really good stuff for our live bingo every single day, including the Vikings bingo that's going to be coming to you guys tomorrow from 12 to 1. It's the 25-cent card of Vikings bingo, and it's a lot of fun because we weren't able to give out that jackpot. It was over $3,000 coming into the day, and it just continued to grow, maybe even closing in on that $4,000 mark as you can win it in 52 balls or less.
Absolutely. Definitely come out. You'll get 10 tries at that from 12 to 1, and it'll lead you right into the 25-cent card edition of Jackpot Hunter that runs from 1 to 4. And we got great prizes on the line. That mega, major, and minor are always on the line for you guys. And that minor clicks up every $50 to each, increasing a 4-ball count each time. So that's something you definitely want to get in on.
Yeah, but we're in the happy hour action right now, which always gets started off with some Lucky 4 bingo right at 4 p.m. The 4 for 4 right there, not sponsored by Wendy's. And you get a shot at $68,000 in that one, closing in on $69,000. And you'll have another shot at it because we weren't able to give it out at the 4 o'clock chance. Another shot at 6 o'clock after we finish these 23 games of Jackpot Hunter. But these 23 games of Jackpot Hunter, we got a minor jackpot of $168 that you can win in 56 balls or less, a major jackpot of $1,217 that you can win in 48 balls or less, or that mega prize that's at $100,000 that you can win in 45 balls or less.
Absolutely. Definitely try and get one of these great prizes in your pocket. We have 21 more games after this one up for you guys, and that Lucky 4 bingo will be coming right back at you at 6 p.m. to finish off our happy hour show, so definitely stick around for that because that has a great prize on the line.
Yeah, really, really good stuff, but all pale in comparison to the Skull Bingo jackpot. That is absolutely massive. That Skull Bingo runs from 6 all the way till 10 tonight uninterrupted, and the line prize is sitting pretty at $247 and 10 balls or less. That prize goes out all the time. The large frame, it went out over the weekend, but it continues to grow, $1,224, and it goes out all the time. The ball count doesn't change, so still same likelihood that it will go out at 43 balls or less. But the prime, the belle of the ball, is that coverall prize.
Absolutely.
$109,978.05.
And 5 cents. You can't forget about that.
No, I'm not forgetting the 5 cents because that would just be disrespectful to how massive this jackpot is. It is huge and ready to go out. I wouldn't be surprised if it was in the $110,000 range by the time everyone gets enrolled.
Oh, I would not be surprised either. So definitely come out. You'll get a full 4 hours uninterrupted tonight of that Skull Bingo. Because starting tomorrow, we jump right back into that Skull Bingo sandwich as our PGL nights kick off for the week. And so definitely come out tomorrow night to try your hand at a little MegaSota game night. Tony and Nikki will be taking over and giving out some great prizes in all their tournament-style games and PGL points to be awarded. It's going to kick off at 6:40 like it does every single Tuesday for you guys. And you want to stick around for that because we got a Jackpot Jungle coverall to end off the night that's over $29,000.
Yeah, should be some really, really good stuff. But if you're not able to come out for Tuesday night, make sure you're coming out for our other PGL night, which is actually where me and Jordy come back into the studio once again. We hop into the ice studio and try and give out some great prizes. Before I talk about that, we do have a winner.
That's right. Cody over at Lucky's Tavern is taking home $34.40 on the second game of Jackpot Hunter.
Yeah, definitely some good stuff. But what I'm talking about is a Wild Wednesday. That's our other PGL night. It runs from 7 to 9 every single Wednesday. Bunch of PGL action. And we even added more PGL action about 3 weeks ago, which has made it super, super fun. And a lot of PGL shakeups happen on those nights. So make sure you guys are coming out from that 7 to 9 time, as well as trying that Jackpot Jungle finale that you could take home $9,779 in if you win it in 52 balls or less, and you can win it on a 25-cent card.
Absolutely, but that minor is officially clicked over $200, so if it doesn't go out in this game, it's going to be clicking up to 60 balls or less for you guys next game.
Yeah, I don't see why it wouldn't go out in this game, though. It's a lucky game number 3. I mean, it was one of our lucky 4 numbers.
All right, this is game number 2. I think.
No, we're getting into game number 3.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. We had 2A girl, and then we just had
Cody.
Cody get the win. So game number 3, hopefully this is a lucky one, and we could get it out in 56 balls or less. That would definitely put us on a good pace to be able to give out 4 more jackpots.
I really hope so. I feel like we kind of get gypped on Monday nights.
Yeah.
Because they seem to keep breaking their record of how many they give out each and every Friday. And so I want to try my hand at giving out 5 or more.
I know. I got so jealous that I actually put myself on the Friday show.
I saw that. That's why I even tried to switch it to Rue, and so I could be on Fridays.
Yeah, you're like, I want to be a part of that action.
I did. I really tried to take Fridays.
But
Didn't work out.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. I think it's gonna be me and John on that
Yep.
Friday, and it should be a good time.
He just wanted it too bad. He wouldn't give it up.
Yeah, I guess it's a good time. It's
It is. It's one of the best shows.
I get it. I get why you want to do
I
it.
get a Wild Wednesday, though.
You
so I
do,
got to
you
let
do.
him have a little bit of the action.
Yeah, I guess your Wild Wednesday makes up for it.
Yeah.
That's a super fun night. Make sure you guys are coming out for both of our PGL nights. But today is actually some great national days, and if you haven't celebrated today, I feel like you can still celebrate today because it is National Flapjack Day, and might as well get some breakfast for dinner on today on this National Flapjack Day, and serve yourself some piping hot flavor of goodness. And this day honors the sturdy, wholesome cake that have been cooking up for generations. Recipes handed down from grandmothers to sons and mothers to daughters continue to bring smiles to families across the country.
Absolutely. And I was a little curious if there was a big difference between flapjack and pancake.
In America, there's not a huge difference.
Okay, it's saying that pancakes are usually using a thinner batter, while flapjacks are made from like oats, sugar, and butter to make them more fluffy.
Ah, okay. So
Which is super weird because, in my opinion, personally, you would think that a pancake would be more of like a cake one.
Yes.
And then the flapjack would be thin and flippable. Mm-hmm. But no.
no, you go to the UK though, like flapjacks are completely different than pancakes.
Keep going.
As like I'm not sure on all the differences. I thought you were finding them.
Yeah, it's more of a flat tart in UK. That's where the name flapjack comes from.
Yeah, it's not even close to what a pancake is.
Yeah, no, and I feel like we've, especially in America, have really doctored up pancakes to make them like IHOP, where they're like, oh, we'll slap some icing on them, we'll throw some whipped cream.
They're very much the flapjack.
Yes.
Well,
I mean, I'm not complaining.
Hey, I love myself some flapjacks, and there's some good stuff on this National Flapjack Day.
Yeah, what's your favorite ingredients?
Ingredient inside of
Yeah.
or are you talking about what
Like
I put
flavor
what I
pancake.
put on top of it, or
Your
is it
favorite
like
way to eat a pancake? We'll say that.
favorite way to eat a pancake?
Yeah,
Oof.
or flapjack, we should say.
My favorite way to eat a flapjack on this National Flapjack Day is going to have to consist of a chocolate chip pancake.
Chocolate chip pancake.
You bring out the peanut butter spread.
Peanut butter, okay.
Yeah. Spread that bad boy on top of it. Throw a little bit of syrup on top,
Yeah.
and that's all I
Bada
want.
boom, bada
That-
bang.
and it's simple, easy, and
Done deal.
it tastes super good.
Interesting. I like it. You can never really go wrong with that.
No, you really can't. You mix the chocolate and the peanut butter, you get that Reese's flavor. Plus, you add the syrup onto the peanut butter, and it adds like this more of a sugary flavor to
Yeah.
the peanut butter, where
Okay.
where it adds it to more of like a, you know how when you bite into a Reese's, the peanut butter isn't quite like peanut buttery.
Yeah.
It's like a sweet peanut butter, and you can kind of get that same vibe by putting the.
So it's really like a Reese's cup pancake.
Exactly, that's what I'm going for.
I see. I like it.
What's your favorite?
Mine would have to be raspberry. No, I don't know.
Curtis, check in and tell us your
Yeah.
favorite. As we're thinking up those, we do have some winners on this. It's Scotty 808 and Cinderella. Scotty C808 is at Muddy Cow Shakopee taking it home, and Cinderella
That's
at
at
Royal
Shakespeare.
Park.
Yeah, nicely done. Both of you splitting up that $49.80 must-go prize. I'm torn. I really like two different combinations, okay? I really like the raspberry white chocolate pancakes with butter.
Okay.
Or I like banana chocolate chip with butter and syrup.
Yeah, that's some good stuff.
Those are my two favorites.
Yeah, I don't see you normally put syrup on your
No,
pancakes.
almost never.
So it's high praises if syrup does go onto it because
Well, yeah, I mean, I grew up with like a household that like my dad had like the good syrup, but like he was the only one who could have it, and then my mom would like make me use like agave. And so I was just like, I don't need it. I'll just slap some butter on it. They're nice, warm. It's delicious. Curtis is saying that he is a fan of the classic maple syrup and whipped cream on top.
I mean, you could never go wrong with it.
wrong.
Never go wrong with it. It doesn't miss. That's the one beautiful thing about like just a plain pancake with some whipped cream on it.
Oh yeah, that smiley face one from IHOP that we all grew up on.
And you'll never miss on
So
it.
good.
There'll never be a bad version of that pancake. I feel like it's kind of the same with like the chocolate chip pancake and
Yes.
stuff like that
It's
as well.
tried and true, for
But like
sure.
there's times where like I've bitten into a blueberry pancake and I've been like, ooh.
Banana.
I'm
Banana
not
is-
100% sure on how I
yes.
feel about this blueberry
If
pancake.
they leave too big of chunks and it gets super mushy
Yes.
in the banana, it's very much a texture thing for me.
Yeah, and so I get it. Just
I get
the
it.
plain
But when
regular.
I'm cooking it,
Oh, for sure. When I'm cooking it, or when I have
Can't go
someone that I
wrong.
trust cooking it, I'm asking for as much doctored up stuff
Oh,
as I
yeah.
can. But if I'm going to like a good pancake place that like I'm just like, ooh, I want like some really good pancakes, I'm just getting the regular kind.
oh yeah, you know what I really have realized? The versatile uses of the griddle.
The griddle.
Yes, like
Okay.
after quarantine, my grandfather passed his griddle and a lot of other useless kitchen utensils, appliances, anything like that, just to get it out of his condo. He gave to me because I don't have a lot of kitchen repertoire yet, and so I got the griddle. And from pancakes to burgers to grilled cheeses, like the possibilities are endless on that thing.
Super, super good
So
stuff.
good.
The griddle is very useful. We do only have 5 seconds to get enrolled in this next game. And so get enrolled, press play. That minor jackpot is at 60 balls or less. So it's super doable in this one. And we'll see if we can give it out right here, right now. A $43 must go if we do go over on that prize. But here it is. A bunch of players at it. We got Squirrel. 3 away, all trying to take it home
Bonita.
on this National Flapjack Day.
Absolutely, but we also have another couple national days to go over, as it is also National Crown Roast of Pork Day.
Yeah, me and Will had we were on Vikings together, and we were both like, I've never had this, but it sounds super tasty. And so now I feel like I got someone I can talk about this with, because you've tried every food under the sun.
Yeah.
And so I want to know if you've had this as well.
Yes, I have. Only once, though.
Really?
And it's good. It's good. Don't get me wrong. But when I'm getting something like this, I'd rather have, like, lamb legs.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
know?
yeah. But probably lamb legs are probably significantly more expensive.
This
than,
is like a pretty prime cut of pork.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
It's just that
Lamb is more of a... Yeah.
novelty meat.
Yes, it is, for sure. But I didn't even read the description of it, as it recognizes a delicious and elegant savory dish on National Crown Roast of Pork Day. The menu calls for a beautifully set table ready to receive a feast worthy of royalty or a celebration. Yes, it's good. It's kind of just like a pork chop with the bone in.
With the bone in.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks awesome.
Oh yeah, the
Like,
presentation is like worthy alone.
Oh,
but-
it's one of the better presentation meats that I've ever
Yes.
seen. It looks like an elite like ribs. That's kind of the vibe I get from it, is
Yeah.
an elite rib. But I honestly I could get behind a bone-in pork chop though.
Yeah, no, it's good. I had it with like the typical mashed potatoes, green beans side, and it's really good. I'm just not I'm more of like a different kind of meat kind of gal than pork.
Yeah, I get
I don't
that.
my family doesn't typically eat pork.
We do have a winner here. It's Study
Study.
over at American Legion.
Eagles Mankato.
No, I keep on saying American Legion. We got Eagles Mankato for
Taking that minor.
jackpot of $285. Throw that $43 must-go prize on top of it. Get well over $300 into your pocket. Good job,
Oh, yeah.
Study.
$328 going in your pocket.
Yeah, now we are getting into a game number 5. No, game number
game number
5
5.
of the broadcast. So keep on getting a roll, press and play. That minor jackpot will grow very quickly, and it's still just as doable as our Vikings bingo jackpot at 52 balls or less.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it pretty much is just a
Yeah, it
pork
looks
chop with a
so
bone
it's
in.
like pork chop mixed with ribs.
Yes.
Which I think makes a pork
Well-
chop better.
You think?
Yeah, because like I mean, part of the love of like a rib is like that you get to like pull it off, and it's like a hand. It's like a hand food. It's
Yeah.
not. It's not like something that you cut up and like eat up of it. I feel like this is like another one of those things where
Yeah.
I'm like yes, like I don't have to use like utensils. Like I use the utensils
Maybe
to get it
that's
out.
why I like pork chops better than this, because it uses utensils.
And I'm like just grab it up and just mow down on
I'm
it.
not a
like,
hand eater.
Yeah, I'm like, go for it. Like, this seems awesome to me.
Yeah.
Plus, like, I see, like, some of them with, like, stuffing in the middle and, like, that kind of thing. And that
Oh yeah, no, they put like yeah, literally stuffing.
Yeah, stuffing or mashed potatoes or something like that inside
Roasted
the middle.
vegetables to cook in the oven with
looks
it.
super tasty. I could definitely get behind that stuff.
Yeah, definitely, especially with some good barbecue sauce.
Yeah, that's for sure.
This one looks really good.
It's gonna, yeah, I've seen the barbecue ones are the ones that are drawing me in.
This is smoked pork crown roast with chorizo and wild rice dressing.
Wow. Hey, get behind it. That seems like some good stuff. Well, we're going to keep on going through this great Food National Day list, it feels like so far, as we are getting into National Cereal Day. March 7th urges us to get our bowl and spoon ready for National Cereal Day. Each year since the end of the 19th century, cereal has become America's most popular breakfast food.
That does not surprise me at all.
It's the ease. It's so easy to eat for a breakfast.
And it's so easy to get children to eat it.
Yes, that's true as
Yes.
well. Like it's
Because I remember when I was young, like I didn't eat eggs. Like, I don't know why, I just didn't eat them. And so like cereal, smoothies, like those were always like the only like safe options. And so,
yeah, and it's also like you're waking up at like 6 o'clock in the
Yeah.
morning to go to school. Like I don't know if I guess I haven't been a parent yet, but like imagining me being a parent and being
getting
in
ready,
that
having
situation.
to worry about work for the day on top of your kid.
Yeah,
and-
exactly. Like I do not want to be cooking up a breakfast every single time, and so a bowl of cereal it will suffice.
Oh yeah. And that's really funny. We today on our Pilot TV meeting, actually, we just talked about all of our coworkers' favorite types of cereal.
Yeah, I think it was a race between like
It was a race between like Reese's Puffs and
Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and I think also some Frosted Flakes.
it might have been Frosted
action.
Flakes. It might have been Cheerios.
Yeah, there was a lot of.
There was a bunch with two votes.
Yeah, exactly. But what was your favorite?
Cocoa Pebbles.
Cocoa Pebbles is your favorite. I think Cocoa Pebbles is really good.
But I was on the headset earlier today during lunchtime when you guys were talking about cereals, and you had talked about how you could only pick one, like, not healthy cereal when you went to the store. And my
Yes.
family was the same way. And you said it was between Cocoa Krispies and Cookie
A Cookie Crisp and Cocoa Pebbles.
and Cocoa Pebbles. And I agree completely. The Cookie Crisp cereal had, like, a chokehold on my childhood.
Oh, so tasty.
so
I mean,
good.
and it wasn't even like it was like some phenomenal cereal way
really
over the rest.
wasn't.
It was just the fact that you were eating a bowl of cookies that like made it
Yeah,
so
I mean,
entertaining.
if you have them now, they're coated in like the artificial sweetened sugar
Oh,
type
yeah.
stuff, and you're like, this isn't nearly what I remember.
Yeah, no, it's
The decadence that my 6-year-old self was eating.
Oh, I mean, it was because you were eating a bowl of cookies. I mean,
yes,
that seemed
100%.
it was awesome as a kid,
So
and so
good.
I was always a Cookie Crisp kind of kid, especially when it came to the chocolate cereals. And then when you wanted the sweet cereals as a kid, I always looked for the Lucky Charms.
Yeah, Lucky Charms were good. Yeah, Captain Crunch was a big one.
Yeah, the peanut butter
The peanut butter
Crunch.
Captain Crunch. That.
Super tasty. My favorite though, out of all the cereal, has to be it's the classic that's ran from when I was super little all the way up until now, and I can still eat it by the bowlful. And that is, we do have a winner. That's Cinnamon Life.
Oh, okay. Yep, we got Spartan over at VFW Rochester getting to take home $14.80 on that Musco prize in this game number 5.
Yeah, now we're getting rolled into game number 6 already, so make sure you guys continue to get enrolled and press play as these jackpots are going to continue to grow with you guys.
I don't think I've ever had Cinnamon Life.
You never had Cinnamon Life?
I don't think so. We never bought Life or checks or really anything like that.
really?
Like, it was either we were very much like a Special K household.
See,
Like that
no,
special. I see people on social media nowadays being like, "Why was 12-year-old me doing the 90-day Special K challenge with my mom?"
Yeah.
and that was like my life.
was you were doing the Special K challenges with
yeah,
your
with my mom all the time.
Yeah, no, I was never Special K.
So good though. Like the strawberry chocolate Special K was like my jam.
My mom always had Special K, but like I didn't like eat
Yeah.
it or anything like that. I was definitely more of a life kind of guy. And then the betrayal when you'd walk in and you'd see the big old like multicolored Life box up there, and you go to buy it, and I'd be so excited, and I'd be like, oh sweet, it's gonna be a good morning, and I go to pour it, and I'm like, and I finally look at the box and it says original and not cinnamon, and I was like, and there's so much disappointment because
just shatter your morning.
because the cinnamon is so much better
Is
than
it?
the regular.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like getting honey like the regular Cheerios compared to the honey nut Cheerios.
There's a difference?
Like the flavorless Cheerios compared to the like honey Cheerios.
I've always thought that the honey nut was the original kind of
Yeah,
Cheerio.
honey nut is the original Cheerio, but there's flavorless Cheerios.
Is there?
Yeah, that don't have like the honey on them. That are like
Interesting.
just kind of like the circle.
Just kind of
Yeah, and it's gross.
crunchy, flavorless.
It's gross, and that's how I felt about the original Life. Was it was just
Interesting. Yeah, the only time I ever bought like Life or Chex cereal was when I was making puppy chow as a kid, and so I never ate the cereal because I was always like, oh yeah, let's get the peanut butter, chocolate, powdered sugar rolling. Yeah, that was always my jam.
I can get behind that. Yeah, and also like, do I tell you what I miss is collecting up those box
tops.
Box tops.
I don't miss that.
That was so much fun for me as a kid.
The amount of times that I had just like 8 different paper clips full of box tops, and I had to have them all together, and then the papers would get all tangled and they'd stick out differently, and my little OCD, I was like, like trying to get them all in line again. I hated it. Hated every second of it. Because my mom would go around to all my aunts, cousins, whatever, and I have like 15 different cousins, and so we'd have a bunch of box tops to turn in. Yeah, no, not a fan. Happy it's over.
No, I absolutely, I thought it was so much fun. And
any particular reason?
No, just because I was competitive, and I wanted to have the most box tops out of everybody in the class. Like, and I was always one of the top people for like bringing home bringing in box tops, like, because
So
it was always super competitive, and then like I had a bunch of friends that would give us box tops as well, and so it was always super fun, and then like we just cut our own box tops out and everything like that, and me and all my siblings would sit around in a circle, cutting out our box tops, getting them all ready, throwing them into big old just like plastic bags.
Oh no, it was awesome when you could turn in those box tops, and like if your class got the highest, it'd be like the pizza party or like the Sunday bar.
That's
type
what I was
thing.
about. I was all about that.
That was usually for like the can drive. If we got the most, we could get those.
Oh, okay. See, that was once I got to high school.
Drives.
Once I got to high school, that like can drives were what got you those prizes, and so I loved those things. We used to bring in just boxes and boxes of ramen noodles because it counted towards cans during those things, and so I would always just bring so many. But it's a lot of fun. But we got so off track on this National Cereal Day.
Did.
So happy National Cereal Day, as we got one more National Day to get into.
It is National Be Heard Day. Each year on the 7th day in March, National Be Heard Day encourages small businesses across the country to make their presence known. The day recognizes that over 145 million small businesses in the U.S. striving to be heard over those big business-dominated noise.
Yeah, I think it's super important to look at those small businesses, especially right now. There's a lot of small businesses struggling, trying to get past the whole COVID situation that happened.
I mean, a third of them didn't make it past COVID.
Yeah, and so if they did, there's a lot of them that are trying to get themselves back on their feet. And so going out there, maybe supporting a small business today, or just maybe sharing a post of the small business that's near you can do a little bit of help to let that small business be heard. Do you have a fun small business story, or do you have a favorite small business that you've been to, like in a vacation town that you've been at or whatever?
It's actually in my hometown.
Okay.
Okay. And I can't.
But wait, before you talk about it, we do have Lucky Ducky over at VFW Brainerd taking home that $13 Musco prize. Good job, Lucky Ducky.
Yeah, nicely done. That was game number 6. We're about to begin enrolled in a game number 7. but actually I couldn't tell you the name of it, which is awful.
Okay.
But it was just a business that went into my downtown in my hometown, and I remember there was a festival or like something going on in the community that like downtown was closed off. Everyone had booths out, whatever. And it is an alpaca store, okay? They have all alpaca wool things, all things made from farmers who work with alpacas. And during this specific festival, they had alpacas there, and they would bring them in randomly as like promos for their business almost to draw business in. And it was so cool. It was so cool.
I would have loved that.
I would never have pictured it in my downtown.
Imagine, like, that would get my business. Like, you bring some alpacas, like, I'm going to that store.
Oh, yeah. It was cool. Everyone loved it. Great products. All handmade products, like, all very, like, homemade from the farm to you, like as fresh, as clean, as organically made as possible. Like, it was a great company, but they were just all about alpacas, and I loved it.
That's awesome. There's a lot of great little stores that I found throughout shopping and all that. A lot of local thrift stores that I really enjoy going to. There's a really nice lady that owns one here in the town where we're at, and she's super nice. And when I was going there consistently, she actually knew me by name and everything like that, which was really, really fun. And being able to have that kind of relationship with a small business owner is the only thing you can get. Like, you wouldn't be able to find that kind of relationship at a corporation kind of business.
Homemade or like hometown secondhand stores are so cool. Like, that's where you find the good stuff.
Yeah.
Like, when you go to like the Bins or Sal Val or anything like that, it's really people just like getting rid of old clothes. Like, and whereas like these old secondhand stores, that's when you find like record or like vinyl players, and you find like hand painted things, like
it's not as picked through as well, and so that's super fun. But one of my favorite like non corporations was this home owned toy store that was actually where my grandparents lived over by the shoreline by Lake Michigan, and it was super cool.
Are you talking about the one that we went to?
We might have ended up going to the toy store.
The one with the puppet show and stuff?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very cool store.
So that toy store, especially when I was like 11, 10, and that kind of age.
Oh, yeah. They have a full-size pirate ship in there for kids to play on.
Yeah. Oh, no. This is a different one. That's the bookstore that you're thinking of. That's super cool. I was a little too old for the bookstore.
Yeah, it seemed pretty little in there.
No, the one that's at the other end of that strip. There's a toy store down there, and I actually got my first nice yo-yo from that toy store. Yeah. From getting the yo-yo that everyone got in school and stuff like that, and I absolutely loved it. And so then I finally got my first good yo-yo at that toy store, and it was super fun. I also got a bunch of figurines and army men and stuff like that, which is always fun to get from one of those toy stores.
That's like one of the best stops to make, especially because like my dad personally, he loves kites. He loves them.
Oh,
and
get it.
Those are like the places that you find like the 6-foot kite.
Yeah.
And so those were always a stop that we had to make. That, and they always had wind chimes out front for some reason.
Yes, wind chimes, super cool.
Yeah.
I just saw a video recently of a kite that was shaped in the image of like a superhero flying.
Really?
And it literally looked like he got it so high up, the kite.
It looked like
because it was like a very serious kite. Like it was a very large, like almost the size of a real person kind of kite. And they put it all the way up in the sky. And when it's all the way up there, it literally looks like someone flying in the air. And so it was really funny. And I was like, man, where can I get myself a kite like that?
That's really cool. That just reminded me of that Spider-Man mechanical thing that they're trying to make.
Oh, the really cool Spider-Man mechanical thing. I think it's up and running.
Yeah. I just remembered when it didn't make it.
Oh yeah, well it's a Spider-Man machine that has him
life-size animatronic of Spider-Man.
Has him swinging on this like metal pendulum that looks like a web, and he launches the robot off of the pendulum.
From one building to the next to it, but we do have a winner.
Yeah, Sheila over at Mainline Bar and Grill in Barnesville taking home that $11.20 Musco prize. Good job, Sheila.
Oh, yeah. But no, it flings them from one building to another, and it looks like real Spider-Man flying through the sky.
Super cool.
So cool. It literally looks like a person. Like, if you didn't know, you would think it's an actor up there doing it, like risking his life like a daredevil
Until
style.
you see the fake video.
Until you see
where,
when he doesn't make it across the track.
Where it pendulums across, he lets go, and then it just smacks right into the side of the building that's trying to go over into, and it's crazy. I've only been able to see those few
being
clips.
A little kid being like, Spider-Man.
And then just face plants right into the wall.
Oh, yeah.
You know, change your view of that superhero, maybe.
It'd be quite comical.
But,
maybe not for the kid, but
no,
for me.
No. I honestly, as a kid, I would have found that comical as well. We got 1 minute and 40 seconds to get enrolled in this one. And we have no Twins news.
Is the lockout still happening?
Yeah, lockout's still happening. I know there was a proposal that happened recently, but I haven't heard any news about that proposal since this morning. And so we're going to be waiting, see if there's any middle ground that can be found between the players and owners, and see if we can get this baseball season rolling again. We just don't want to see more games get canceled as it just keeps on happening. And if you guys want to get a little bit of baseball action in, play a little bit of Twins Win. Pick a lucky batter in the Home Run Derby bonus round and win some Grand Slam prizes.
Absolutely. It's definitely a fun one, and especially because as soon as that lockout ends and that season kicks off, that's when we switch over from Vikings bingo to our Twins bingo. And that's why when you combine them both together, you get the Twiking zone, and that's where you guys are earning points to get into the standings.
Oh yeah, that Twiking zone has been crazy, as we have two not ranked players hopping into our top 10 over the weekend. And that was Bobo over at Corner Bar in Goodhue and Dago11 over at Polar Lounge. They both now have 60,000 points. With 61,000 points in 9th place, we got Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven. 8th place, it's S&S over at Chanticleer Pizza Coon Rapids with 63,000 points. With 65,000 points in 5th place, we got GTZ over at Sal's Bar and Grill. 6th place, it's Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon with 70,000 points. With 75,000 points in 5th place, we got Brizo over at the Atomic Star Tavern. 4th place, it's Yo-Yo over at Halfley's Bar with 80,000 points. Now we have a top-tier two-way tie in 2nd place that may have been broken up after today's Vikings bingo, and that was a tie between Sinbob at Corky's Bar South Haven and Loser Dave at VFW Spring Lake Park, both with 87,000 points.
Oh, yeah. Simbob got 2 wins today during lunchtime, and so I think it finally happened. We didn't see Loser Dave at all during that lunchtime show.
No.
And so, Simbob, you guys got to come out for that Cup of Joe show tomorrow morning at 11:30 to find out what happened with these standings, but it's looking like they took 2nd place.
Okay, now it's already pretty confident that Sinbob's going to be able to get outside of that tie in 2nd place, but does Sinbob get over 95,000 points?
No.
No. Does he get over into 90,000 points?
2 wins is 2,000 points.
Not exactly.
On the
because
line and
M, a line is a different prize than the M, and the M is a different prize.
I always thought line was 1,000, large M was 1,000.
Coverall Musco.
Coverall. I don't know, coverall 3,000, jackpot 10,000.
Yeah, I don't know what the exact prizes are. I just kind of let the points.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see what happens.
Yeah, so I'm excited to see where all the different shakeups happen. And Sinbob always accumulating those points. But that number 1 player is Scrub Eye at VFW Blaine with 108,000 points.
Absolutely, no one can really rival him right now. They've been winning quite a bit, and so it's gonna take a bit of a push to come in close for that 1st place spot.
Oh yeah.
But on the location side of things, we start off in 10th place with Main Street Pub in Kimball with 76,000 points. Getting pushed back from 7th into 9th, it's Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale with 87,000 points. 8th place is Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato with 89,000 points, able to keep that spot. But they were tied up with Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards, who was able to jump up into 7th and now sits with 92,000, but we do have a winner.
Back-to-back winner, Sheila over at Mainline Bar and Grill in Barnesville, taking home that $14.40 Musco prize in 57 balls or less. Good job, Sheila, getting double win on that one.
Absolutely. And so that is super great. She's getting closer to getting towards that minor amount, and so they're trying to get that ball count lower and lower, and hopefully this next round is when it's going to happen.
Yeah, it could be some good stuff, but we are getting into a round number 9, so make sure you guys are getting enrolled and press and play.
Absolutely. But back into these standings in 6th place, we got Eagles Rochester in Rochester with 110,000 points. 5th place is Corner Bar and Goodhue with 125,000. 4th place is Our Place on 3rd and Faribault with 146,000. 3rd place is American Legion Fridley with 178,000 points. And 2nd place is Corky's Bar in South Haven with 214,000. But they can't really rival our 1st place location as VFW Spring Lake Park sits in 1st with 339,000 points.
Yeah, good job, VFW Spring Lake Park, dominating these standings so far in that 300,000 point club. But Corky's Bar South Haven in the 200,000 point club, super impressive. But do you think that American Legion Fridley is going to have what it takes to get into the 200,000 point club this week?
No.
No, you're going to say no. VFW Spring Lake Park, I mean, doesn't have any of those players in the top 10 right now. So you may be correct on that, but I'm going to go different. I'm going to say American Legion Fridley is able to get into that 200,000 point club, make it a little bit of a competition between them and Corky's Bar South Haven.
Yeah, it'll take a big jump as we are getting enrolled, we're getting enrolled in round number 9, and not a single winner has been at American Legion Fridley.
Yeah, but this is in the Twykin zone, so.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so right now it's gonna have to come down to who's the winners in that those games.
I thought we were talking about this game. I was like, oh, Jackpot Hunter, there's no way.
No.
But there's definitely a possibility with the Twykin zone.
Yeah, for sure. American Legion Fridley, always a top tier location. But we have some top tier E-tabs to talk about as we are listening to a little bit of Buku Bucks. Head to the woods in search of big bucks. Play beer pong at deer camp or test your shooting skills in the Buku Bucks hunting bonus and win trophy prizes.
Absolutely. But if you guys don't want to play a little bit of Buku Bucks action, we have over 50 different charitable E-tab games that you guys can choose to play at any time. All with an 85% payout and huge prizes up to $1,500. You definitely want to check them out. Those awesome bonus and free play rounds as well are reason enough to check it out. And we just released Nugget Chasers. So definitely go check out your E-tab games on your iPad and choose which one you think will win you big prizes.
Yeah, definitely a huge fan of Nugget Chasers and super excited about all the wins that are going to be coming from that game, especially when we check in with those E-tab wins over the next few days.
Absolutely, but we are officially in game number 9. We have $89.75 on that minor, $1,382 on that major.
Yeah, some really, really good stuff. That minor's still at 52 balls or less, but if you can get over 100 bucks, it's going to be clicking up from 52 to 56 balls, so that will be some really big stuff. And we got Scuba Steph out there trying to get the wins, but we do have a little bit of music history to hop into, as we got some fun, interesting music history.
Yep, on this date in 1976, Elton John becomes the first rock star since the Beatles to be immortalized at Madame Tussauds Wax Museum in London.
Yeah, and the wax museums scare me. They're interesting. I don't know how to feel about them completely.
I don't like them one bit.
You don't like them one bit?
Not at all.
You don't even see any kind of appreciation in them and capturing
their likeness. Yeah.
Their likeness.
I think it's very cool how detailed and how realistic things can get. Do I think it's incredibly creepy and weird? Yes.
Are you thinking some Night of Smithsonian type stuff?
Well, I mean, I don't really understand the point of it, really.
Capturing the likeness of someone in a 3D model
so
kind of
they
thing.
I take it back. That way, I mean, it's a lot cheaper than going and meeting the real person.
Yes. Oh yeah, and also they're immortalized, like it talked about in it where you'll always be able to see them at the height of their fame, what they exactly looked like, and it's not just some picture that you're going to go see.
All right, I take it back. Yeah, there's definitely a reason for it.
I think it's so cool. I think it's really cool. I think the ability.
They look really realistic.
The artists that make these wax sculptures.
P. Diddy's looks more like P. Diddy than P. Diddy himself.
No, it's kind of comical, how much they look alike each other. I looked up Madame Tussauds Wax Museum, and all we're seeing is a bunch of celebrities next to their wax museum.
We got Player over at Minear Sports Hub in La Crescent, taking home $18.40 on that must-go prize in this game number 9.
Yeah, good job, player, in that one. And we are about to get enrolled into a game number 10 of the broadcast. Lucky game number 10. But those are absolutely insane. Like, I'm seeing Kim Kardashian next to her wax sculpture, and like I don't know which one's the real Kim.
You don't?
No, I do know which one's the real Kim. But
She showed up in the same dress that her wax figure was dressed in.
Yes, and so it definitely makes it like super super funny because it's like, oh, like it could easily be the opposite one, and if I didn't know Kim Kardashian as much as I do, like her face wasn't as many things as I know her as, I wouldn't be able to tell which one's the real person.
Doesn't her face kind of look like Sandra Bullock in that one?
The wax sculptor?
Yeah.
It does kind of look like Sandra Bullock. But
it's from a farther away angle, and it's a little shaded, and so it kind of looks like Sandra Bullock. It's quite comical.
That's funny. But yeah, Elton John was able to get into that museum on today in 1976, which is absolutely sweet.
Yeah, that's really cool. But
I was also talking to Will, which I think is really, I think this is probably the dream situation. I think for Will in particular, and that it is a Night of the Smithsonian type deal.
Okay.
Like totally like positive like Night of the Smithsonian where they like come back with their kind of like little personalities as well. And he's in that like rock section of the museum, and like all of them come to life.
Oh my goodness, it'd be chaotic.
It would be chaotic as all get up, but it would be so fun.
Chaotic. It'd be really cool.
It'd be so fun.
If you actually got to experience what they were like in real life, that would be awesome.
Yes, I do think that it would be that whole concept to a movie is really, really fun.
Yeah. And it's well done in Night in the Smithsonian.
Yeah, it definitely is. Next up on our music history, in 1987, we got the Beastie Boys appearing on Soul Train, where they perform Brass Monkey. They win over the host, Don Cornelius, who tells them, "You're very chilling, very hip, and we like your music."
I couldn't agree more, Don Cornelius.
You're a big Beastie Boys fan?
I am, actually. I grew up on them. I really like them. There's a bunch of songs I still could jam out to, sure.
I'm a much larger Beastie Boys fan than I was when I first initially got into like the rap scene. Like when I first started listening to rap, like I was not about like the Beastie Boys. I was like, what are these guys yelling into the mic for? Like,
yeah.
But like
it's super funny because I don't consider them a rap group.
Oh, they're 100% rap.
Yeah, but I've never considered them rap.
No, it definitely is because it's very different from today's rap.
Oh yeah.
Like they are very much I forget when their music was coming out, but
like
their
rap.
time frame of rap. And so really, really fun stuff. Brass Monkey,
Love the Beastie
one of my
Boys.
favorite songs.
No Sleep Till Brooklyn.
Oh, so good.
So good.
That's a song.
Fight for Your Right.
Yeah. Another good one.
Yeah, that's like my dad's album.
Is it? Yeah. No, I could see.
Anthem is what I mean.
Anthem. Yeah.
Yeah.
The more you're listing them off, the more I'm like, yeah, there was
You
some.
gotta fight for your right.
Yeah, that's it. They got some really fun music, and so that's some super good music history right there. But we do have some things that you guys can do to be in pilot history, and that is getting signed up at PGL.world, because then you become part of the Pilot Gambling League. Those players, they compete for points and have access to insider information, including a monthly newsletter that has so much great information in it, and you also get highlighted in our new PGL member spotlight.
Oh yeah, it's super fun to do so, and we want to showcase a couple of those new members, as we had Dino 2655 signing up, as well as A Beaver 3, Blizz Minnesota, Master Mom, Winner Today. We also had Melly Sue, T D Fresh, Jesse 25, J Knuckle, as well as Mama R.
Yeah, definitely some really good stuff. The Sonic character Knuckles?
No, I don't really know anything about Sonic.
Ah, dang it, the red guy in Sonic with the big
The one
old
that looks like
hands.
him?
Yeah, they all kind of look like him,
Just in different colors.
but in different colors. And he's
Yeah.
kind of got the longer hair, and he's
Okay.
got the big old fist with the spikes on him.
I don't know about that, but
He makes an appearance on the new Sonic movie.
Oh,
Little
okay.
fun fact. I love
Yeah.
Sonic, though. We do have Sheila over at Mainline Bar and Grill
Wow.
in Barnesville taking home that $19 Musco prize. Good job, Sheila. And, just, suck the joy out of me and my Sonic love. Don't.
Me? Huh, I just have no idea what you're talking about.
No, you could. Never mind. I'll just move on. We do have some PGL standings to talk about, and we'll move on from Sonic. I'm sorry I brought it up. We'll never bring up Sonic again.
No, now I'm
I
curious
know.
what Sonic is.
I just love Sonic. Sonic is one of my childhood classics.
I didn't know you had watched the new one. Doesn't it have Jim Carrey in it?
I haven't watched the new one. Both Sonics have all the Sonics have Jim Carrey. He's the main bad guy as in the Sonic
Really?
series.
That's really fun. I've only seen
I
a
haven't
clip
watched-
of
I
like the
haven't
new
watched-
one,
yeah.
and it's his face right on the side.
I haven't watched either of the new Sonics, but I'm talking more about my classic childhood love for Sonic, like the animated show, the
and the
video
games.
games, were super fun for me, and that's where my love comes from them.
Yeah, no, I was just never exposed to Sonic.
Yeah, I wanted to name actually the evil alter ego of Sonic. I wanted to name all of the black cats that I've ever had. Name that
What is
one
it?
is Shadow. It's a super simple name, super
Oh.
basic. Doesn't
Yeah, I expected it to be a little.
kind of just like Shadow, but I wanted it so bad. I was so upset that I
never happened.
couldn't name Rosie, who was one of the
Yeah,
cats
but
that we
didn't
had.
you guys not like Rosie that much?
No, we didn't like Rosie, so we should let me name her Shadow. I mean, she was an evil cat. She should have been named Shadow.
No, but that miner has clicked over $100. That means that ball counts at 56 for this game, and it's already at 150. And so once it goes out, if it doesn't, it clicks up over $200. That's when that ball count increases to 60 for you guys.
Yeah, I'll never forget when Ben walked into after he was playing outside during the nighttime, and he walks in, and Rosie's up on like the little counter that's right by the back door that goes to our backyard, and he walks in, and it's really dark, and I don't know what's happening, but he's trying to like calm down Rosie for some reason, and he's just like, "Hi, Rosie," and then Rosie just jumps on his head and just leaves like these big claw marks in the top of Ben's head, and Ben's like, "I'm never messing with Rosie again. I'm not touching her again." And it just was
It's like the full-on raccoon scene from Elf.
yeah,
It's like, come here, buddy.
that's
Just
probably why
latches
Ben
on.
Ben as a kid
Oh,
actually
yeah,
was
he was scared of the raccoon.
He was scared of the raccoon scene in Elf. He didn't
It's
like the
all
movie
coming
purely because of that
together.
scene.
It's all coming together.
Piece by piece together. We
Yeah,
do
Ben's
have
trauma.
we do have those PGL standings that we got to hop into. Because in 10th place, we got Lulu over at American Legion Ashby with 435,000 points. With 445,000 points in 9th place, we got Sarah Honey over at VFW Austin. In 8th place, we got Reyes22 over at the Old Town Tavern with 554,000 points. They were actually bumped back. Also getting bumped back into 7th place, we got Nixon over at Grumpy's Bar and Grill in Roseville with 563,000 points. With 591,000 points in 5th place, also getting bumped back, is Forget You D at VFW Austin. Well, I'm just going to continue on saying it. For getting bumped back again, we got in 5th place Brizo over at the Underground Bar and Grill with 613,000 points. Who did all the bumping back? Well, it was the number 8 player moving from 8th place into 4th place, and that was Big Pimpin' over at the Alibi of Gilbert, who has 616,000 points this season. Really good stuff for Big Pimpin'.
Absolutely.
He did a big rise 2 weeks ago. Do you expect him to stay up in the top of the standings heading into this week, or if he going to have a fall like he did just last week?
If we're looking at
2
pattern
weeks ago.
speaking, and then it's looking like this is his off week. He's going to fall back to 7th, and then next week is when he's going to come in and steal it again.
But does it stay with the pattern?
But-
Because it's only one-time pattern.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's what I was getting at, is that I actually think that Big Pimpin' is a little bit salty because Big Dog was the high riser of last week and
Yes.
did what he did 2 weeks previously. And so I think he's gonna be coming for that 3rd place spot pretty high.
Okay, yeah, and like Jordy said, in 3rd place, we have Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon, who has 721,000 points, who 2 weeks ago had a huge rise in these standings. Both the big crew. That's what I'm going to
Yes.
call them. The big crew. Big Pimpin' and Big Dog. Both are big risers over the last.
competitors.
Big competitors, yeah, so far. Will thinks they're partners in crime. You think that they're enemies.
I think they're rivals.
They're rivals.
A lot of big energy coming at it.
So, too much big to be able to hold in one room. We do have a winner in this game.
Lucky ducky.
Yeah, over at VFW Brainerd, taking home $29.20.
Nicely done. That's your second win of the night.
Yeah.
Seem pretty lucky ducky.
Now we're getting enrolled into game number 12 as that minor jackpot is going to continue to grow into this game. It's already clicked up from 52 to 56. As soon as it gets over $200, it's going to be clicking up from 56 into 60.
60 balls or less.
But I got to continue on with this list. In second place, we got Keith over at Billy's Rockford with 776,000 points. And then that number one player, Bam Bam, over at Stewartville Legion Post, the first player to get into the 1 million point club with 1,108,000 points.
I also think that Big Dog's going to be trying to come out and play for that second place position for Keith, though, because it is only about like 50,000 points separating him right now.
Exactly. Big Dog could easily be in second place after tomorrow's PGL night.
Have we seen Keith out to play pretty recently? Because we could see a huge shakeup where Big Dog and Big Pimpin' steal second and third.
That would be crazy. Keith has been a long time in second place, even has competed with Bam Bam at times throughout this season. But has
seen a little bit of a lull lately, though.
Yeah, so either Keith is going to come out and dominate this week.
Yes.
Or it's going to be Keith absent again. We'll see what happens. But let's hop into the location side of these standings.
All right, well, in 10th place, we've got Beck's Pub and Becker with 1,604,000 points. Getting pushed back from 8th into 9th place, we've got Billy's Rockford in Rockford with 1,714,000. Another location getting pushed back from 7th into 8th, it's LJ's in Miltona with 1,752,000. Another location getting pushed back as well. From 6th into 7th, it's American Legion Cleveland, now sits with 1,770,000. And our big riser on the location side of things jumped up from 9th all the way into 6th, as Leo Sports Bar in Mazeppa now sits with 1,867,000. But we had another location getting pushed back as our third place location was pushed all the way back to 5th on Wednesday. VFW Northfield now sits right outside that 2 million point club with 1,980,000. Should be seeing them in that 2 million point club after tomorrow.
Yeah, I'd be expecting that as well.
I think VFW as well as Leo Sports Bar will be in the 2 million after tomorrow.
I mean, if Leo Sports Bar can continue gaining the points that they did, like they did on last Wednesday, where they went from 9th all the way to 6th place, they could easily be in that 2 million point club.
Yeah, I'm expecting it, and I think American Legion Cleveland will be like right outside of it after. But I'll jump right into these location standings again because we have quite a few to go over, and they're all in the 2 million point club. In 4th place, we have Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato with 2,007,000 points. Third place was the reason VFW Northfield was pushed back, jumping from 5th into 3rd. Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter sits with 2,118,000. And then last week, a huge shakeup happened as Third Rail Bar and Grill had stole first place spot, but Neeson's Gaylord had such a hot day on Wednesday that they stole it right back. Now Third Rail Bar and Grill sits in second with 2,727,000. And first place is Neeson's Gaylord, reigning in that first place spot once again with 2,768,000.
Yeah, good job to all of those PGL players.
So competitive.
Yeah, really, really competitive stuff. But we have people competing right now for that minor jackpot of $189. Well, people are still within line to be able to take home the major jackpot, so I guess we'll be watching out for that one as well. But we got Scuba Steph, Lucky Ducky, Dutch,
Ryan, Nikki Ken,
Sarah Money, all trying to take home this prize. We'll see if they can do so right here. We still got a few more balls to go. It doesn't look like we're going to be giving out that major prize, but we still have a shot at this minor as it's at 56 balls or less in this game number 12. And we have a little bit of Wild news to hop into as the Wild have been on a little bit of a losing skid. They're 32, 19, and 3 so far this season, and they just came off of a rough loss to the Dallas Stars, 6-3 on Sunday.
That is not ideal for Minnesota as Kirill Kaprizov scored twice and Nico Sturm added a goal. Kaapo Kokkonen gave up 4 goals on 21 shots before being pulled midway through the second period. He was replaced by Cam Talbot, who stopped all 3 shots he faced.
Yeah, it was a really, really tough outing for Kaapo Kokkonen. Couldn't really get an answer for him, but we do have a winner, getting another win.
Her 4th win of the night, Sheila over at Mainline Bar and Grill Barnesville, taking home that $31.20 Musco prize. You are killing it tonight. I would not be surprised if we see you joining our standings.
Yeah, now we're getting enrolled into a game number 13. So keep on getting enrolled. Press and play. That minor jackpot may be able to click over $200 as we're getting enrolled into that one. If we do that, there it is, $229. It's going to be staying at that 56 ball count in this game number 13. But in game number 14, should be clicking up to 50 to 60 balls or less.
Absolutely. And I don't think I've realized it might have taken me this long, and I'm a little embarrassed to admit it, okay?
What?
I'm sure I knew this prior, but I didn't realize that Kirill Kaprizov and Kaapo Kokkonen were like 2 different names. I knew that there was like a crazy double K name on the team.
Yes.
But I didn't realize that there was 2.
There was 2. Yeah, one's our goalie, really young goalie that is back up to Cam Talbot, and Kirill Kaprizov is the star that was over in Russia that we were trying to sign for a really long time.
I've heard both names. I know the difference between the names.
Yes.
I just must have
forgot that they both existed, kind of thing.
Yeah, or that they were just like interchangeable almost.
Yeah, because you hear about one or you hear about the other, and you don't hear about both, kind of thing.
I'm never the one who has to read out both names.
Exactly, and you're never and you're not like a Wild fan.
No, I
you're
don't
not a
follow
hockey fan, and so it's tough for you to be able to memorize all those.
Those
players
are 2
and
really
stuff
cool
like
names, though.
They really are. Hockey is full of a bunch of
They're
really fun
really
names.
cool.
Just because.
Can you imagine being like, yeah, my name is Kaapo?
Kaapo Kokkonen. That's no, they're cool. Kirill the Thrill.
Kirill, that's cool.
That's his nickname, is the Thrill. And so Kirill the Thrill Kaprizov. Really, really good
stuff. I
stuff.
love sports nicknames.
No, I'm a big sports nickname
They are
guy.
one of the reasons I want to know players is so I can know their nicknames.
Yeah, there's always some
the sauce makes it so funny to me, especially that they had him do a sauce challenge.
Ahmad
so
Sauce
funny.
Gardner. He actually went to Detroit King.
Really?
Yeah, he's actually went to high school at Detroit King, which is a high school that we all go to, are in the state
right
state
outside of my hometown.
And right outside your hometown. So, he's
very cool.
He graduated from there, went over to Cincinnati, had a great career there, and is now going to be one
driving since.
Yeah, be a first-round draft pick kind of guy. So
that's very cool.
Awesome to hear about that. But we're talking about our Wild, and we need to get back on them. As tomorrow, the Wild are going to be taking on the Rangers at 7 p.m. Hopefully, we can get back into the winning column in that game.
It seems like we lose face a little bit, and then once we get a win, it seems like their spirits are back up, and so they tend to win a couple games in a row. And so I'm hoping that once they get a win, they can continue just to get that streak going.
We need a solid win. We don't need like a sloppy win.
No.
We need one where we dominate the game.
We need like a 6-point win.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. One of those wins that we got earlier in the season.
Yes.
So definitely check them out tomorrow and play the great ETAB game. Let's go Wild today at wherever you play Pilot games.
Absolutely. So definitely look out for them playing the Rangers tomorrow at 7 p.m. for you guys.
Slap shot bonus round.
Absolutely.
Definitely some good stuff.
But we do have a fishing report for you guys as it is done by the Outdoors Weekly and it is the Lake of the Woods Tourism.
Yeah, really, really good stuff.
Updated just a couple days ago.
Yeah, on March 4th. On the south end, March is upon us, which brings excitement for many anglers. Lake of the Woods enjoys an extended season with fish houses allowed on the ice through March 31st. Walleye and sauger season open through April 14th, and a pike season that does not close.
Nice.
As the days get longer and the sun gets stronger, Mother Nature encourages fish to start putting on the feed bag. This leads to some great opportunities. Anglers are catching walleye, lots of saugers, jumbo perch, pike, eelpow, tullibee, as well as even a few crappies. Many pike anglers have begun using tip-ups in shallower water at 10 to 17 feet on average, with live suckers or dead bait on a quick strike rig. Some nice fish being caught.
Yeah, but for walleye and saugers, here's a few tips. Electronics definitely help. If you don't have them, you can rent them from any resort or outfitter, or even some local bait shops that you can rent them at, but we do have a winner.
This feels like it should be a hockey name, and it's Grizdecki over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards, taking home that, 2 balls away from taking home the minor jackpot, but it's going to be a must-go prize of $38.80. Get back into this one, Grizdecki, and we'll see if you can take home that minor jackpot, which will be clicking up to 60 balls or less in this one.
Absolutely, but be aggressive with that jigging line. Lures with a rattle will attract fish and get some reaction bites. The go-to colors for strained water are gold, glow colors, and orange. Bites can be really light though, so a small bobber or a rod with a sensitive tip is helpful to detect light bites. If fish are being finicky, go small. Most report catch some small fish and even up to a few keepers. But most of that ice fishing is taking place in about 26 to 33 feet of water for you guys.
Yeah, definitely some great stuff on that fishery report. Hopefully you guys are catching some good fish in this March season, as we're coming to the tail end of ice fishing, but it's the best part of ice fishing.
Yeah, it's when it starts getting sunny out there.
Exactly. This is the kind of ice fishing that I could get into,
Absolutely.
where it's like 30 degrees still,
Yes.
and you're out there on the ice. Like, I feel like I could definitely get behind that.
Yeah, it's not frigid. The wind isn't whipping your eyelids open.
Exactly. Like, and you're actually, and this is the best time where you're actually going to be catching a boatload of fish.
Yeah, because the fish are coming up from the mud and getting ready to go in your pocket.
Yeah, exactly. They're hungry fish right now.
Exactly.
Hungry. We do.
What is that? Hungry hippos.
Yes, yeah. We got.
I was like,
You're like, what is that
I need
from?
to figure that out
We
now.
got 1 minute and 15 seconds to get enrolled in this one. Like I said, that minor has clicked up to 60 balls or less, and it's at $330. Should be going out either in this game, but if not, it's gonna be clicking up to 64 balls in game number 15 of the broadcast. So make sure you guys get enrolled for the next 2 games, especially if this jackpot doesn't go out in this one.
Yep, you have just under a minute to do so, but just a reminder that when you guys are out there having fun, and if you get to take home a minor, even this major jackpot, send in your player pictures. Take a pic having a smiling good time with your huge jackpot, with your best friends or your bartender. It doesn't matter. As long as you're having a good time, we love seeing your smiling faces. You can post them all over your social medias with the hashtag PilotGames, and that's how you get a chance of getting right up next to us in these enrolling screens. But you can also send them over on our Facebook page, as well as emailing them to jackpots@pilotgames.com.
Yeah, definitely some really, really good stuff. Also posting them with the hashtag PilotGames.
Oh, yeah, I said that.
Oh, you did. Sorry, missed it.
Yeah.
So definitely
I
make
figured
sure
that was the easiest, so I might as well tell them about it first.
Yeah, it is the easiest. So just posting all the time with Pilot Games is a great thing to do, and then put the same hashtag Pilot Games, or you can just message in those pictures if you want to be a little bit more reclusive.
Yes.
Don't want to put it out there. That you won big cash to all your followers.
We'll put it out there for you.
Exactly. So we'll brag about you for you, and then you can repost it, and so it doesn't look like you're bragging yourself, and it just looks like you're
a
just
humble brag.
You're reposting someone who's bragging about you, and that's okay.
Yeah.
It's
Are
like
you crying?
It's just my eyes watering. It's just something that happens when I stare too long.
I just looked over. I wasn't expecting it.
I did not expect you to call it out. We do have 19 balls dropped in this one. Hopefully they can't see it on there.
No.
We do have Ragman, Vegas Rocks out there,
Nice.
and Jared all trying to take home these prizes 15
Lula.
balls away.
Are you Lula Finn?
Could be Lula Finn.
Ooh.
One of those big time players.
Haven't seen them in a while. They came out hot and heavy last season when they took home those huge jackpots.
Yeah, they definitely did. We got flip-flops.
Sprout, Divine.
I wish I could be rocking some flip-flops right now. It's warm enough to be able to do that. I
Yeah.
know you're anti me wearing flip-flops.
I'm not anti you. I'm not the biggest fan of flip-flops in general.
You just don't like flip-flops at all?
Yeah, they're growing on me. I'm becoming less judgmental But no, I definitely had a little preconceived
notion of flip-flops.
Yeah.
I
I just think they're ugly.
I completely wiped that notion out. I used to be like that. Very, very much so was like that until my sophomore year of high school, where I became best friends with
avid flip-flop wearer.
with the Brazilian foreign exchange
Oh.
student, and he literally
lives in them.
only wore flip-flops. Like, it could be the dead of winter, and if he's walking around school, he'd come to school in shoes, and then
he'd bring
he'd
his flip-flops?
change into his flip-flops to walk around the school in.
Oh, I won't. Yeah.
He
no
loved
judgments.
his flip-flops, and so I was like, man, that's awesome. He's also the same person that introduced me to jorts, and so I don't know
Oh.
how much of his
Fashion
fashion.
statement you should.
I still rock jorts though, so
I was gonna say
I-
you picked up a lot of it from it.
I did. I like. I think it's good fashion. We do have a winner on this one, a big-time player.
Oh, yeah, Kimmy over at St. Patrick's Tavern taking home that $73 Musco prize. Oh, now all you guys,
Ooh.
those Muscos are getting large. You guys are trying to go for this minor. Two
Yeah.
balls away, though. Yeah, get enrolled in this next game of game number 14. That is going to be clicking up to a 16. Game number 15. That ball count's going to be going up to 64 for you guys, right?
Yes.
And so, yeah, definitely get enrolled.
Yeah, there it is. It's over $400 on this one, and you can take it home in 64 balls or less. Definitely some really good stuff.
Seems like people are officially getting to the bars.
Yeah, 2 minutes and 10 seconds to get enrolled in this one. So get enrolled, press play. And we got a little bit of Vikings news to hop into, as we had some winners from the NFL Combine, especially from the D linemen. The D linemen really showed out in this defense in the Combine, and so we're super excited to talk about some of these guys,
Yeah.
as some of them we may see on our
team?
roster as some D lineman. We definitely could use maybe the edge guy that's on this list.
All right. Well, that first one on the list is a D tackle named Jordan Davis from Georgia. Each year, there's a guy who stands out above everyone else at the combine. Before we even watch the defensive backs
which has already
tomorrow-
happened.
That happened today.
It happened yesterday.
Whatever. Yeah. So, okay. I can say that with the utmost confidence that Jordan Davis was the man in 2022. First and foremost, Davis showed up to the combine at 341 pounds, the second heaviest of any player who's weighed in on that weekend.
Yeah, which at the second heaviest, he then went up and put up these statistics over that weekend. A 40-yard dash of a 4.78.
Wow.
Which is second amongst all D tackles, no matter what they weigh.
Yeah.
So they could probably be under. It's probably an under 300-pound D tackle that we're talking about. He had a 32-inch vertical, which was second amongst D tackles.
That's almost 3 feet.
Yeah, can leap.
He can almost go a meter in the air.
And then had a farther broad jump than most defensive backs, most wide receivers, most running backs, and went out and put out the longest broad jump that we've ever seen from someone over 300 pounds at 10 feet 3 inches, which was the first among D tackles.
Is that just a long jump?
Yeah, it's
Into the sand?
standing. It's standing with your
Okay.
2 feet planted, and you jump as far as you can out while landing on your feet.
Wow. He could do that just from the standing?
Just from standing, could jump 10 feet 3 inches.
Wow, what a
At
springy dude.
Six,
341 pounds?
Yes, set the record for anyone over 300 pounds,
I mean, yeah, that's going to be a hard record
and
to
is
break.
40 pounds over 300 pounds.
That is incredible.
Like, there's nobody that's just like at 300 pounds that has beat him. Like, he is insane. It's a freakazoid
Yeah.
for the combine. Well,
That's really cool.
I mean, even
I kind of
you-
wish I would have seen him.
Yeah, I can even. I'll show you some of it.
Okay,
some
I
of
was
the
going to say,
combine
I want to
stuff.
watch what he did.
Because he is it's impressive. You'll see him
wanna see how
moving.
fast he
You'll see
goes.
him moving, and you'll be like, "That's 6'6", 340 pounds. That's really scary. Like, that is very, very scary."
Yeah.
But
I'm like half his weight, and I can't do any of that.
Yeah, there's a whole a grading system that it takes everything into account when they're talking about an athlete, and they take size and weight into the football athlete grade that they do for the combine. And with Jordan Davis, size and weight all put into consideration with his speed and size
and
statistics,
athletic capabilities.
he put up the second best combine in combine history for that statistic. The number one guy, the only one that has at his size is more athletic than what Jordan Davis is Calvin Johnson.
Really?
That is the only person that, and he's like one of the most athletic, freaky people we've ever seen step foot in the NFL.
Even if we don't end up with Jordan Davis on our roster, I definitely think that he's going to be a player that I'm going to be like looking out for next season.
Oh, super, super fun guy. I even, when I was watching drills for defensive line, because I was helping out with the defensive line in my high school coaching, and I was watching some of the drills that Georgia does.
Yeah.
And Georgia was like, yeah, we usually run this drill with our DNs, but because this guy is so freaky athletic, we're gonna have him do the drill because he's the best at it. And they threw Jordan Davis on there to do it.
Awesome.
It was super impressive. But we do have a winner in this game right here, taking home a minor jackpot.
Yeah, Keen Jacks over at Farmington Lanes is taking home that minor prize of $468, along with that Musco prize of $111. That is insane. That is $579 going in your pocket.
Yeah, good job, Keen
Almost
Jacks.
to that $600 mark.
Yeah, really, really close to that. But that means that minor jackpot is going to be growing and rolling into this game number 16. So we'll keep on growing this, and we'll keep on talking about the winners of this defensive line draft. And the next one is Trayvon Walker, an edge defender from Georgia. Georgia defenders just blew it out of the water.
Yeah.
They had Davis, who went crazy. We also had Wyatt, who looked really, really good. But then Trayvon Walker was able to do both on-field and testing phenomenally. His numbers were comparable to Myles Garrett, one of the freakiest guys we've ever seen from the 2017 Combine. And he's essentially made himself the new teach tape for all coaches at the event. He's far from contention from being the #1 overall pick, but there are bound to be teams that now have him above Aiden Hutchinson, Kayvon Thibodeau, and or both of them. I mean, super, super impressive. The fact that he's able to move himself into contention with those guys with the combine that he put up really, really is impressive.
Yeah, it seems like Georgia knows how to raise them.
Yeah, they do. Well, they had I think like there was 6 winners on this list that I pulled from. I only pulled 3 of them, but 3 of the 6 winners were all Georgia D linemen
That's really funny.
that won in it. And the funniest thing is the best Georgia D lineman from last year is still on Georgia's team, as he can't come out for the draft yet.
Really? Is he too young?
Yeah, he's just too young. Hasn't played enough college ball yet. But it's crazy how deep that Georgia line was.
Yeah.
That Georgia defensive line was super, super impressive.
Wow, but there is one other one to look at, and it is a defensive tackle named Travis Jones from University of Connecticut.
Yeah, really, really impressive guy. If we weren't talking about Davis, people would be screaming about how fast this guy is for his size.
Really?
Like, he is so big for his size. It's just that Jordan Davis is so big and so fast that it kind of like makes this guy seem like, oh, maybe he's not that crazy. No, he is crazy. He's just not Jordan Davis level crazy. He was, I think, 330 pounds, ran a 4.940, which is blazing fast for that size. Yeah. Just not 4.78 fast, which I don't think there's many
you can't
D
really
tackles.
compare to that. That's just kind of like astronomical.
No, exactly. And he just put up a really, really good number. He's really showed out during the Senior Bowl, where he dominated in competition, and then came into Indianapolis and ran like a linebacker in those 40-yard dash and 3 cone drills. And so I'm super excited to see Travis Jones. Maybe that's one of those guys that we can pick up in a second round, or maybe if we go back, we trade back in the first round pickup kind of guy.
All right, yeah, we're definitely going to have to see how all that plays out. But a great way for you guys to show support for our Vikings is playing our E-Tab that we've teamed up with them for, as it is called Vikings Victory. It is super fun. You can pick a lucky letter in that skull bonus and win some big prizes.
Oh, yeah, definitely some really good stuff in that Vikings Victory. But we are at 36 balls dropped in this game right here as we're working towards an $18.40 must-go prize, a $1,703 major prize, and that mega jackpot of 100 grand that you can win in 45 balls or less. But we're clicking towards that 45 balls or less. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to do it in this one. We'll see. Make it official right here. No mega jackpot. We're moving on to a major jackpot. Let's see if we can give it out. I'm maintaining hope. Right here.
Staying optimistic.
Yeah. Julie, maybe. No,
J-Dog?
not happening. We're moving on to an $18.40 must-go prize as we have a bunch of people 6 balls away, like Precious. You know, that always makes me, whenever I see Precious out there, it makes me think of Lord of the Rings and
Really?
my Precious. That's always will make me think of that.
Yeah, I think when I think of the word Precious, that movie comes to mind. I haven't even seen it, but I just remember when Precious came out.
I don't know the movie Precious.
Really? Yeah, it was really big. It was like a big cinematic moment that captured a lot of heavy topics.
Oh,
and
okay.
So, yeah.
We do have a winner in this game, number 16. It's Julie over at VFW Spring Lake Park, taking home a must-go prize of $18.40. We're going to take a quick break for game number 17, and we'll be back for game number 18.
All right.
Hey guys, and our favorite part of this entire job that we do is giving out the big cash money. And so giving out those jackpots are super fun. And we've actually given out a 22 jackpots over the last week, making our jackpot total for season 11 already up to 142.
Ooh, oh my goodness, it is insane. And you guys started it off right this weekend on Friday. We had 4 jackpot winners.
Some large ones as well.
Yeah, some really big ones. I mean, starting it off with the big one. It is Rich over at Shady's Rail Side. They took home $47,656. That is insane. Nice job, Rich.
Yeah, I think that was the major and the mega jackpot in the 25-cent jackpot hunter.
Oh man, that is a good jackpot to hit. So nice job, Rich. But next up, we had G's over at Howie's Corner Bar winning $704. Then up next, we had Mitch and Kev over at McPete's Sports Bar and Grill taking home $670. Then rounding off the jackpots for Friday, we had Dave over at American Legion Fridley winning $764.
Now let's get right into those Saturday jackpots because we had Jackie over at 3D Sports Bar taking home $741. Wow. And you're going to start seeing a theme with these locations because next 2 wins actually went out to the same player playing at 3D Sports Bar. And his name was 3D's Wins. He took home one jackpot of $944 as well as a $675 jackpot.
That is insane. Nice job to 3D's Wins over at 3D Sports
Bar.
Bar.
That was 3 wins on that Saturday, all going to 3D Sports Bar.
Wow.
We still have 2 more jackpots to go over that went out on that Saturday as Deb5 over at Nisswa Legion took home $1,124 as well as Desi rounding off Saturday over at Bleachers with $796 going to her pocket.
Awesome stuff. Nice job, all you guys winning on Saturday. But we have some Sunday winners that did exactly the same thing and won some awesome jackpots. Starting it off, it was KG over at Oleander Saloon winning $631. Up next, we had Legend over at Red River Event Center taking home $862. Then we had none other than Swag Juice over at Pebble Creek Golf Course, taking away $896. And then ending off the Sunday jackpots, it was Luck Lutch over at Trebek's Bar and Grill, winning $614. Nice job.
Yeah, a lot of really great cash prizes going out over the weekend, but we have so many cash prizes prepped and ready throughout this entire week, and so make sure you guys are playing Pilot games, and remember as you're doing so that when you're playing Pilot games, your community wins.
Have a nice
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
There it is, 53 balls. Hey guys, and we are getting into this next game of Jackpot Hunter. Definitely some good stuff in the Jackpot Hunter games. 50 seconds to get enrolled in this one. We have a minor jackpot of $73. You can win it in 52 balls or less. A major jackpot of $1,743, 48 balls or less. And a mega jackpot of $100,000 that you can win in 45 balls or less.
That's right. We just finished up round number 17. You have just over 30 seconds to get enrolled in game number 18. But we had 3 away, taking home the win on that last one over at American Legion Rice, taking home $18 on that must-go prize.
Yeah, definitely some really good stuff. But what you guys have been doing through all of these games, we've played 17 games so far, you guys have been earning points towards the Jackpot Hunter standings, and these player standings have been crazy as of late, and there's a lot of really close races.
Absolutely. And so starting it right off with 10th place, we've got Crazy Kid at Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 with 29,000 points. But right ahead of him with 31,000 points in 9th place, it's Rich over at Shady's Rail Side. Getting pushed back, jumping into a tie in 7th place, it was Brother Nat at CW Bar and Grill, tying it up with Elsa at Titan Sports Saloon, both with 36,000. 6th place is 2A Girl over at Jimmy G's Bar with 40,000. In 5th place, we got Kimmy over at Lucky's Tavern, who we saw taking home a win today, sitting with 43,000 points. In 4th place, we got Bull over at Corner Bar and Goodhue taking home 59,000 points with 61,000 points. In 3rd place, we got Kev over at the Deer Stand. Second place is Not Lucky at Corner Bar in Goodhue with 66,000. But in first place, we've got Bobo at Corner Bar in Goodhue with 91,000.
Yeah, good job, Bobo, dominating this season. But, I mean, like you talked about, there's a lot of a race between that fourth, third, and second place player, as there's only 2,000 points separating Bull and Kev, and then only 5,000 points separating Kev and Not Lucky. Definitely some shakeups in the works there.
Absolutely. But I'm super excited to see what kind of point implications that jackpot had on Kimmy's total, as she's our closest player to that 50,000 point club, and so it'll be super exciting to see how close she can get.
Yeah, that must go prize. I think should only get her to 44,000 points.
Okay.
Because then the must goes 1,000 in Jackpot Hunter, and so
Okay.
I'm pretty confident about that one. And so yeah, Kimmy I think earned that 1 point. We'll see if they can she can creep any closer to that 50,000 point club.
Absolutely.
But let's talk about the location standings. As in 10th place, we got the Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 at Hilltop with 50,000 points. With 52,000 points in 9th place, we got American Legion Fridley. 7th place, we actually have a two-way tie between Billy's Rockford and Shajank Boom Lounge in Grand Meadow. They both have 54,000 points. 6th place, it's the Gas Can Bar and Grill in Brainerd with 58,000 points. With 65,000 points in 5th place, we got Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton. But before I hop into this top 4, we do have a winner.
All right, we got Amy over at Roddy's Bar in St. Paul taking home $22.20 on that must-go prize in this game number 18.
Yeah, well, to continue on with these location standings, in 4th place, we got Concordia Lanes New Ulm with 68,000 points. 3rd place, it's VFW Spring Lake Park with 81,000 points, only 2,000 points behind the number 2 location, Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards, who's got 83,000 points. But it is a bit of a jump from second into first, as Corner Bar in Goodhue in that first place spot has been able to accumulate 229,000 points already in this season.
Yeah, absolutely crazy.
Yeah, really good stuff. Already setting records.
Yes, they set records a long time ago.
Yeah. About 2 weeks ago now, they broke that record and just continue to push past it.
Absolutely. But we do have some celebrity birthdays today, as born on this day in 1908, we have the Italian actress Anna Magnani. She was in The Rose Tattoo, Miracle, and Wild as the Wind.
Yeah, and it looks like you pulled up some of her great awards that she was able to win throughout her time as an actress.
Yeah, she won an Academy Award for Best Actress in Leading Role for The Rose Tattoo. She won a Golden Globe Award for Best Actress for The Rose Tattoo. And she was on the National Board of Review for Award for Best Actress in The Rose Tattoo, Rome, and Open City from 1946 and 1955.
Wow.
She also won the BAFTA Award for Best Foreign Actress in The Rose Tattoo as well.
Wow, Rose Tattoo, super
She also won,
big
yeah.
stuff.
She won also a lot of Italian awards, but I don't know how to pronounce them, and I don't feel like butchering them for you guys.
No, you do not have to do that for us.
She was in The Fugitive Kind, Bellissima, Mama Roma, just a ton of work. From anything in Italy to the United States, she has been a working actress for decades.
Wow, super impressive. A big-time actress.
Very
Happy
cool.
birthday, Anna Magnani. Next up on our list, born in 1956, we got Bryan Cranston, an American actor. He's in Breaking Bad as well as Malcolm in the Middle. He is the main character in Breaking Bad, and then he plays the iconic father in Malcolm in the Middle.
Absolutely love this actor.
Oh, he's hilarious and has such variety. Like,
Yes.
has such a range as an actor, from where Breaking Bad is like this very serious, like, it has a little bit of comedic value.
But it's like his dry humor that he delivers
Yes.
so well.
Exactly. And then you go over to Malcolm in the Middle, where it's like panic, like crazy, like losing his mind,
Yeah.
middle-age crisis dad that is like like going absolutely nuts, and it's so fun.
Absolutely, I loved it. That was definitely one that came on any time that there was it was on cable every single day, basically.
Oh, for sure.
He was in Saving Private Ryan.
Was he in Saving Private Ryan?
Yeah.
Wow, I wonder what he played in that movie, as that's an absolutely huge film.
Yeah. He played someone in the War Department.
Okay, so it wasn't a very big character, but it made a quick cameo
Yeah.
in Saving Private Ryan. Really,
Very
really
cool.
cool stuff.
Who was he in Kung Fu Panda?
Lee in Kung Fu Panda. I don't know who Lee was in
Is he the
Kung Fu Panda
grasshopper?
3. No, he's just in Kung Fu Panda 3.
Really?
Yes,
Who
and
is
so
Lee?
I don't know who Lee is in. I don't remember necessarily Kung Fu Panda 3. So that's also something that makes it hard for me to remember. Oh, he's biologically Poe's father.
Oh, yeah. I was
That's
going to
who
say,
he
I don't
is.
remember this.
That's funny.
I don't know if I've seen the third one.
I've seen the third. I think I've seen the third one time when it very first came
he
out.
meets his real parents?
Just because, yes, he does. He gets to meet all of the whole tribe of
pandas
of
left?
pandas that he finds.
That's awesome. Yeah, I had no idea.
Yeah, super fun.
He
I
was
mean,
in How I Met Your Mother.
wow.
Wow, he's in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of his. Very
Very
much
much
so.
so.
I mean, the Breaking Bad and then Malcolm in the Middle. You just
They
can't.
stand alone as it is.
You can't beat how good he was in both of those things, and so I think forever will hold a place, especially for those two series, as one of my favorite actors of all time.
Yeah, but born on this day as well in 1960, it's Ivan Lendl. He is an American Czech tennis player, and he's won the Grand Slam title winner 8 separate times.
Wow, that is super impressive. Yeah, one of the greatest of all time.
He was ranked number 1 for 270 weeks.
Yeah, we got a winner. It's Spartan at VFW Rochester, taking home that Musco prize of $19.80. Really good stuff for Spartan. But yeah, you talked about it. 270 weeks. He was the number 1 player. That's super impressive.
He's won 94 single titles.
Yeah, really, really good stuff.
Wowie.
Yeah, happy birthday, Ivan Lendl. We do have some more celebrity birthdays to hop into. As born in 1960, same day, same year, Joe Carter was born, American MLB outfielder. He was an MLB All-Star from 91 all the way to 94, and also was an All-Star again in 96. He made the World Series in 1992 as well as 93, and then won the Silver Slugger Award in 91, also in 92 as well. A really, really good hitter of the baseball, and he played for the Toronto Blue Jays.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Happy birthday, Joe Carter. Really, really impressive stuff. Yeah, let's look him up real
Yeah.
quick.
He's had 396 home runs in his career.
Wow.
2,184 hits. Wowie.
Yeah, that is a very, very impressive baseball player that has been that played for
Quite a few teams.
quite a few teams like the Cleveland Indians, Chicago Cubs, Toronto Blue Jays, Baltimore Orioles, and the San Francisco Giants, being successful.
And the San Diego Padres.
Wow, and the San Diego Padres missed that one as well. Yeah, playing that first baseman role.
Yeah, very cool. But next up, born on this day as well in 1964, we've got Wanda Sykes. She is an amazing actress, one of my favorites probably. She just absolutely cracks me up. She's an actress and a comedian. She's known for Blackish. She was also in so much more. She played Sid's grandma in the Ice Age series. She was in Monster-in-Law with what's her name? With J-Lo and Jane Fonda.
She's the skunk in Over the Hedge.
Yep.
Voice actress
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Great stuff there, too.
She's even had her own show, the Wanda Sykes Show.
Okay. Monster-in-Law.
She was, yeah, that's the one with Jane Fonda and J-Lo.
Good stuff.
Yeah, she plays Jane Fonda's assistant and kind of keeps her in check. And Jane Fonda plays like a crazy, crazy monster-in-law of a mother. As J-Lo marries the son.
It's super interesting.
Yeah, she shows up wearing
I've
white on the
seen that.
wedding
You
day.
showed me that movie, actually.
Have I?
Yeah, I think we watched
That's
it.
a good one.
Definitely some good stuff.
Love Wanda Sykes, though.
Yeah, very impressive. Voice actor in particular. I'm really impressed with her voice acting. I didn't realize how much
Lot
she
of
was
kid
in
shows.
when I was in, but it was a lot of stuff that I was a huge fan of when I was a kid.
Yeah,
like,
Back in the Barnyard.
Oh yeah, Over the Hedge, Back in the Barnyard, Ice Age. Even was a voice actress in Rio as well.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what exactly she did in Rio, but
Very cool.
I got super excited when I saw that. Just because of how good she is.
She plays Chloe.
Yeah, I'm not sure who Chloe is in Rio, but yeah, she's in Bad Moms.
Oh, she plays one of the geese.
Really? That's funny.
That's really funny. She's just a very comical woman. Her voice alone is very distinct. She's got one of those voices that you can recognize instantly.
Yeah, for sure. Next up on our celebrity birthday list, born in 1970, we got Rachel Weisz, English actress in The Mummy and in The Constant Gardener.
Love her in The Mummy.
Yeah.
My favorite thing that she's done.
Yeah, The Mummy is a classic action film. She
Probably what she's best known for.
did a really good job
other
in
than
it.
being married to James Bond.
Yeah. Being married to Daniel Craig definitely helps your fame. But really did a good job in those Mummy movies. I also thought she did she was okay in Bourne Legacy as well. Really like the Bourne series. And I don't think you've ever watched.
No, I haven't seen any of the series.
Yeah, Bourne series, super fun. This was the one series where it was, why am I blanking on, the guy who plays Hawkeye, Jeremy Renner, his version of the Bourne series, which was super, super fun. And this was one of the first ones I actually watched out of all the Bourne series.
Okay.
And so I have a little bit of love for it.
Very cool.
She also plays the mom in Black Widow, though.
Yes, she does. But we got KG over at Oleander Saloon taking home $26 on that Must-Go prize in this game number 20.
Yeah, good stuff, KG. And now we're getting enrolled into game number 21 of the broadcast. We're flying through these games. But, yeah, we were just talking about, she was also the mom of
Black Widow
and her sister
Elena.
in the movie.
Yelena.
I'm excited to see if Yelena makes another appearance.
I think she will, for sure.
Later on in the series.
I think she definitely is going to. But definitely not my favorite work of Rachel Weisz's.
No,
The Mummy is definitely the one that I think of when I think of her in her prime.
Yeah, I also that's the only thing that I really know I've really watched outside of Black Widow.
She was in The Lovely Bones. That was a
Don't know
really
that one.
It's a really sad movie.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't watch a lot of
It's got
sad movies
Stanley
when I was a kid.
Tucci in it. It's got Mark Wahlberg in it.
Okay.
It's got, I can't think of the girl. She's the chick from Lady Bird. Oh, I can't think of her name.
I don't know
but,
Lady Bird either.
But it's a really good movie, but it's pretty sad.
Yeah, but our final celebrity birthday, born in 1974, really one of my favorite actresses from The Office, Jenna Fisher.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Probably one of the best characters in The Office. No. I don't know. I can't really say much on The Office.
Oh, I think she's one of the best characters. I think that's undoubtedly one of the best characters of The Office, no matter what your opinion is. Like, she was a consistent that was a part of one of the biggest story progressions throughout the entire series, which was the romance between her and Jim, which was super, super fun. Really good actress that kind of got stuck in the role of being Pam. And so
she
like
was in Blades of Glory.
She might have made other appearances in other movies, but I will only see her as Pam from The Office.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, she was in quite a few movies. Interesting. Very cool. Yeah, no, I can't really say I've seen her in much, though.
Yeah, I think she might be a side actress in a lot of them, like making little extra appearances in some of these movies.
Oh, no, she's the second named actor in Blades of Glory.
Oh, is she the other star?
She plays Katie.
Is she the sister that's the competing star tandem? That's going up against Will Ferrell in Blades of
Glory in years.
Oh my gosh, I gotta figure this out now because I haven't watched it in forever either. But if she's part of the other star, oh, now I remember her in the movie.
Yeah.
She's not a part of the other star duo, but she's somehow I think they're brother and sister, and she's like the wife to the to the Man and the Star duo or something like that. I need to rewatch the movie to get Blades of the Glory back down in my head.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
Happy birthday, Jenna Fisher.
Yeah, happy birthday to all of our celebrity birthdays. And if it is your birthday out there as well, it is super cool and happy birthday.
Yeah, Jenna Fisher's the kind of person I'd like to get like a hot cup of tea with.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it just like chat her up.
Oh, yeah, for sure. She seems like someone I would love to have in a book club.
Yeah, exactly. That's the kind of gal that she seems like. Happy birthday, Jenna Fisher. Just really, really nice actress. Next up, we got some Timberwolves news to talk about as we got balls dropping in this game number 21, and we're already 38 balls dropped, and we'll see if we can give out this 56 ball or less minor prize of $172.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully we can give it out, though. But our Timberwolves are 36 and 29 as we speak. Karl Anthony Towns had 36 points and 15 rebounds, and the Minnesota Timberwolves used a late run to hold off the shorthanded Portland Trailblazers 135 to 121 on Saturday night for their 4th straight win.
Wow, a really, really nice win. 4
Love to
straight
see it.
wins are super important. And the Timberwolves have been averaging 133.3
Nice.
points per game in this stretch, only trailing Denver by 2 games for that 6th place spot in the Western Conference. Could definitely make this a tight race
Yeah.
heading into the end portion.
Absolutely.
And, I mean, scoring 133 points, proving that we're one of the best offenses in the entire league is super important. Karl Anthony Towns, since the All-Star break, has took it to another level. But we got a winner that missed the minor jackpot by only 2 balls.
Yep, Lucy at VFW St. James has taken home $33.80 on that game number 21. You have 2 more shots at these jackpots, so get enrolled for game number 22.
Maybe that's your Spanish professor.
Lucy?
Yeah.
She spells it with an I.
Ah, dang it. So, I guess not. Good job, Lucy, getting the win there. And we'll see if we can give out this prize that's over $200 in this game number 22, the last of 2 games that we have in here. And we were talking about, though, our Timberwolves. Jalen Noel in that game scored 22 points off the bench. D'Angelo Russell added in 14 and a career high of 15 assists as
Nice.
6 Minnesota players finished in double-figure scoring. On the second night of a back-to-back, the Timberwolves shot a season best 56.5% from the field.
Nice.
Super, super happy with them. And we're going to be taking on the Trailblazers again tonight.
Yeah, in just an hour. So hopefully we can keep up that momentum and just snag that yet another win.
Exactly. It's definitely some good stuff. And while you guys have time to get into this good stuff of this Jackpot Hunter game, we're going to hop into the Twiking Zone once again.
All right, well, starting it off, we had 2 newcomers jumping into 10th place, tying it up with each other. Now Bobo at Corner Bar in Goodhue is tied up with Doggo 11. But in 9th place, we got Nan at Corky's Bar South Haven. 8th place is SNS over at Chanticleer Pizza Coon Rapids. 7th place is GTZ over at Sal's Bar and Grill. That just feels weird to say that they're not at the Midi.
Yeah.
But we do have Elsa in 6th place over at Titan Sports Saloon. Now that's a pair that goes together. And as well as our next one as Brizo, still playing at Atomic Star Tavern, is sitting in 5th place. But in 4th, we got Yo-Yo over at Halfley's Bar. In 3rd place, we got... no, there's no 3rd place. We jump right into a tie in 2nd between Sinbob over at Corky's Bar South Haven and Loser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park. But in 1st place, we got Scrub Eye at VFW Blaine.
Yeah, I know we talked about that Sin Mob.
Yep.
Probably moved up in those, passed up
definitely.
Loser Dave, and pushed them into that 3rd place spot after today. But make sure you guys come out for a cup of Joe with Jory to make sure that is the case. Our location standings are pretty crazy, too, because in 10th place, we got Maid Street Cub and Kimball. 9th place, it's Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale. 8th place, it's Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato, home of Brizo. In 7th place, we got Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards in Coon Rapids. 6th place, we get into the 100,000 Point Club. Because in 6th place, we got Eagles Rochester. 5th place, we got Corner Bar in Goodhue. 4th place, it's our place on 3rd in Faribault. That number 3 location is American Legion Fridley. Number 2, it's Corky's Bar South Haven. And then the number 1 in the 300,000 Point Club, it's VFW Spring Lake Park.
Oh yeah, nicely done. And if you guys want your hand at those standings, come out tomorrow for our Viking Zone and trying to get some points playing a little bit of that Vikings bingo. But we do have a couple movies that were released on this day, and so today in 2003 we had Bringing Down the House get released. That is a good one.
Is it? I've never seen it.
It's got Queen Latifah and Steve Martin.
I just saw it, and I was like, there's zero chance that Jordy hasn't seen this movie.
Oh my
and I knew I was on
gosh.
air with you tonight, and so I was like, I gotta throw this one on because I knew you'd have seen it.
It is a good one. So I'll read you the little synopsis real quick. Lawyer Peter Sanderson, who is played by Steve Martin, wants to dive back into dating after his divorce and has had a hard time meeting the right woman.
How many times has Steve Martin played a recently divorcee like in a movie?
I don't know.
It's like this is like the third thing I've seen him in.
Is
that
it?
is like he's a recently divorcee and is like trying to find love.
Really? I
Yeah.
don't think I ever realized that.
Yeah, in the one murder mystery, he's
Recently divorced?
Yeah, and is trying to find love again, kind of thing,
Huh.
and then this one,
I thought you had more to say.
I don't know, I didn't have
Okay.
another one.
But he does luck out when dating online. He meets a fellow lawyer. The two agree to meet in flesh, but the woman that he meets is an escaped African-American convict, played by Queen Latifah.
Really?
He gets catfished by an escaped prisoner, played by Queen Latifah.
By Queen Latifah.
So good.
That seems hilarious. I just would love to see Queen Latifah and
And it's got the guy with the eyebrows from American Pie.
oh yeah, what's his name?
Eugene Levy.
Yeah, Eugene Levy. Super.
It's got Betty White.
That's awesome.
It's a great movie.
Maybe we'll have to watch it sometime
Oh,
soon.
now that I know you haven't watched it, this is the next movie we're going to watch.
Next movie we're gonna watch. Okay, I'm super excited. Maybe I'll come back tomorrow and be able to tell you guys about it.
So good.
But
Anything with Steve Martin, sign me up.
yeah, Steve Martin's awesome. Next up, a movie released in 2014 is Mr. Peabody and Sherman. Before I talk more about Peabody and Sherman, we do have a winner.
Yeah, that's right. Bliss is taken over at J.R. Mack is taking home that $53 Musco prize in this game number 22. You have one final game of Jackpot Hunter before we get enrolled in another game of Lucky 4, and so definitely come out because that minor jackpot is ready to go out, and hopefully we can give it out on this final game.
Yeah, definitely some good stuff here. Yeah. Fit 60 balls or less for that minor, making it super doable like you were talking about. And that major jackpot at $1,939. Just win it in 48 balls or less and take home everything. But we were talking about Mr. Peabody and Sherman, and really fun movie that I didn't really watch it too many times just because it came out in 2014. I was a little too old for it. But,
I've actually never seen this.
Oh, really? Super cute. I thought it was. And it's got some of my favorite actors like Ty Burrell, who is hilarious, who is the dad in Modern Family.
Love him so much.
He absolutely
He
cracks
might
me
be
up.
one of my favorite actors of like all time now.
Yeah, just because
Just of him. I don't even care if he's a good actor. I just love him.
he gives off that same vibe that what's his name did in Malcolm in the Middle.
Bryan Cranston.
Yes, that Bryan Cranston, like in a different way, but
Yes.
like similar in very similar way. Like you can watch both and you'll know.
Love him. And it's super cool. He actually got to work with one of his Modern Family co-stars on this movie, Ariel Winter, who played his daughter in Modern Family.
Ah, that's super cool.
Yeah, she plays Alex.
Yeah, definitely really good stuff. Love Modern Family. That was one of our favorite binge shows for a while.
Oh, yeah, we cooked through that show.
Next up, also released same day, same year, 300 Rise of an Empire came out. I know the 300 series were a huge hit, but I never got too into them. And so
I can't say that I have either. Has Will seen this?
Yeah, Will had seen it. He said it was not as good as the original, the first one, but
I really like some of the actors in it. As Ava Green, she's a big actress. She's in Penny Dreadful. Rodrigo Santoro. Yeah, I'm sorry. He plays Xerxes, and it's really cool. I don't get to see him in a lot of big name stuff.
Yeah, I definitely I think the 300 series were just super fun, but the original one definitely is the one where I'm like, cool, like that one's awesome. And
yeah,
then,
the one with Gerard Butler.
Yeah, Gerard Butler just really kills it in that one, and I just don't think you can really find that same kind of thing with.
Well, they don't really have like a big name actor to face it, you know.
Very, very true.
Like Gerard Butler really carries a lot of the things that he's in.
Yeah, I mean, Gerard Butler's still in this movie, but just not nearly as much. So, happy birthday. I mean, not happy birthday. Movie released today,
Yeah.
300, Rise of an Empire.
Yep.
I'm sure there's some people that are huge, huge fans of it.
Yeah, so definitely check out one of those 3 movies today.
Yeah, but we have a hard-to-pronounce Minnesota town name, and you want to give it a shot?
Isn't it like, oh, I thought I had it.
Yeah, you listened to it on Vikings Bingo.
Is it Ellie?
Is it Ellie? Well, actually, that is the common mispronunciation.
Is it?
Is Ellie. The actual pronunciation is Ely.
Oh.
Who knew 3 letters could trip people up so hard?
I would have said Eli.
Yeah, it's E-L-Y. I think Will made the guess of, I think he might have said Eli as well.
That's what I would have said, but I was trying to be like, oh, I know this. We'll go with Ellie.
Yeah. I would have went with Ellie right off the first guess, but Ely is a very interesting way of pronouncing it. Happy, hard to pronounce Minnesota town name, Ely. You made it
Yeah.
tough for all of us.
Yep.
But we do have, in this final game, some Jackpot Hunter standings to hop into, as our top 10 has been super fun. And did you take the players
Yes,
last time?
I did.
Okay, so in 10th place, we got Crazy Kid over at the Tasty Pizza Hangar 45. 9th place, it's Rich over at Shady's Railside. In 8th place, we got Brother Nat over at CW's Bar and Grill. 7th place, it's a big-time player in 2 different standings, Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon. 6th place, it's 2A Girl over at Jimmy G's Bar and Grill. 5th place, it's Kimmy over at Lucky's Tavern. 4th place, it's Bowl over at Corner Bar and Goodhue, the first player in that 50,000 point club. 3rd place, it's Kev over the Deer Stand. And 2nd place, it's Not Lucky at Corner Bar in Goodhue. But that number 1 player is creeping towards the 100,000 point club, and that's Bobo over at Corner Bar in Goodhue.
Yeah, but we got J-Dog over at Max's on Main taking home that minor jackpot of $335 on top of that $77 must-go prize. Nicely done. You're taking home well over $400 on that final game of Jackpot Hunter. We're about to begin rolled in some Lucky 4 Bingo.
Yeah, I can't believe it's already Lucky 4 Bingo action, but all those wins during Jackpot Hunter win towards our standings, which is super, super fun, and I can't wait to see where these shakeups land us.
Yeah, but in 10th place, we got Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 in Hilltop. 9th place is American Legion Fridley, and then we jump right into a tie in 7th between Billy's Rockford and Shajank Boom Lounge. 6th place is Gas Can Bar and Grill in Brainerd. 6th place just went over it. 5th place is Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton. 4th place, Concordia Lanes in New Ulm. 3rd place is VFW Spring Lake Park. 2nd place, Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids. And then our 1st place location is Corner Bar in Goodhue.
Wow, really, really good stuff. Corner Bar and Goodhue, 229,000 points so far this season, over triple the next closest location.
Yeah, definitely some big implications.
Yeah, but we have a crazy this day in history. On March 7th, 2010, Catherine Bigelow becomes the first woman to win an Academy Award for Best Director for her movie The Hurt Locker.
Very cool.
It's about an American bomb squad that disabled an explosive in Iraq in 2004. Prior to Bigelow, only 3 women had been nominated for Best Director Oscar in Lena Wertmuller in the 1975's Seven Beauties, Jane Champion for the 1993 The Piano, and Sophia Coppola. Yeah, for the 2003 Lost in Translation.
Yeah, that was a big one, and just that is super, super impressive. She is done it. Catherine Bigelow has worked on a lot of things. She did Point Break with Keanu Reeves.
Wow.
She did Blue Steel with Jamie Lee Curtis.
She do a lot of war movies.
Not so much war,
But
but
action?
and thrillers.
Okay.
Thrillers were her main thing. Point Break was huge, and it was such a good movie. They're like,
Wow.
I think this is the one about the Daredevils. Who, let's see. Yeah, I'm not really sure. But she did a lot of huge work. She did Strange Days, Canine, The Loveless, just like so many works with huge actors.
And plus, I have a special love for the Hurt Locker, as it was what I named my fantasy team as Jalen Hurts, the Eagles quarterback, was my quarterback, and so I named my fantasy team the Hurts Locker.
That's really cool. That's really funny.
But we are working this Lucky 4 game, and we're moving past that mega jackpot. So let's talk about our player spotlight for this week. And
6 to 7. Okay.
yeah, and that is the first place player in the Twiking Zone, Scrub Eye at VFW Blaine. They just got into the 100,000 point club, so we're highlighting them today as VFW Blaine supports VFW Post 6316 in Blaine.
Yep, they are located in Blaine, Minnesota, and support veterans and community activities in Blaine, as well as all of the surrounding areas.
Yeah, we got JVAR22 over at Carboni's Pizza Bar and Grill, 1 ball away. We'll see if we can win that one. That may be Jared Vanderbilt out there playing.
Really?
Yeah, one of our favorite players from the Timberwolves. Love J Van. One of those players that.
Wouldn't they be getting ready for the game tonight?
Yeah, but maybe he's trying to win some cash, add some luck to heading into the game.
We got a ton of people getting in line now.
Yeah, we'll see who can take this one home. See anybody? Dusty Roads out there playing.
Bingo Derma.
We'll see, and it's
There
Tucker
it is.
55 over at Vic's Bar and Grill in Moorhead, taking home that $5 must-go. 12, 11, 71, and 62 are those lucky 4 numbers, but I'm sure you guys are all gnawing at the bit to get after this Skull Bingo jackpot of over $110,000.
Absolutely. So, guys, have a good one. You get a full 4 hours uninterrupted tonight, and remember, when you're playing Pilot games, your community wins.
See ya.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
There it is. 53 balls.
we're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
I saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Yeah, this is incredible. We pulled in, parked, got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous Days!
Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
Having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skol, 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 baby!
Really cool seeing John Kriesel. Really cool listening to him talk and his story.
This is my first PyCon, and I've had a blast.
Willie is my favorite.
I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson.
Have a really nice day!
The entertainment, the people watching, cocktails, t-shirts.
Drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I gotta say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.
Hey guys, and our favorite part of this entire job that we do is giving out the big cash money. And so giving out those jackpots are super fun, and we've actually given out 22 jackpots over the last week, making our jackpot total for season 11 already up to 142.
Ooh, oh my goodness, it is insane. And you guys started it off right this weekend on Friday. We had 4 jackpot winners.
Some large ones as well.
Yeah, some really big ones. I mean, starting it off with the big one. It is Rich over at Shady's Railside. They took home $47,656. That is insane. Nice job, Rich.
Yeah, I think that was the major and the mega jackpot in the 25-cent jackpot hunter.
Man, that is a good jackpot to hit. So nice job, Rich. But next up, we had G's over at Howie's Corner Bar winning $704. Then up next, we had Mitch and Kev over at McPete's Sports Bar and Grill taking home $670. Then rounding off the jackpots for Friday, we had Dave over at American Legion Fridley winning $764.
Now let's get right into those Saturday jackpots because we had Jackie over at 3D Sports Bar taking home $741. And you're going to start seeing a theme with these locations because the next 2 wins actually went out to the same player playing at 3D Sports Bar. And his name was 3D's Wins. He took home one jackpot of $944 as well as a $675 jackpot.
That is insane. Nice job to 3D's Wins
Yeah.
over at 3D Sports
That
Bar.
was 3 wins on that Saturday, all going to 3D Sports Bar.
Wow.
We still have 2 more jackpots to go over that went out on that Saturday as Deb5 over at Nisswa Legion took home $1,124 as well as Desi rounding off Saturday over at Bleachers with $796 going to her pocket.
Awesome stuff. Nice job, all you guys winning on Saturday. But we have some Sunday winners that did exactly the same thing and won some awesome jackpots. Starting it off, it was KG over at Oleander Saloon winning $631. Up next, we had Legend over at Red River Event Center taking home $862. Then we had none other than Swag Juice over at Pebble Creek Golf Course taking away $896. And then ending off the Sunday jackpots, it was Luck Lutch over at Trebek's Bar and Grill, winning $614. Nice job.
Yeah, a lot of really great cash prizes going out over the weekend, but we have so many cash prizes prepped and ready throughout this entire week. And so make sure you guys are playing Pilot games. And remember, as you're doing so, that when you're playing Pilot games, your community wins.
Have a nice
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
There it is, 53 balls.
we're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
I saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Yeah, this is incredible. We pulled in, parked, got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous days! Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
Having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skull, 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 baby!
Really cool seeing John Creasel. Really cool listening to him talk and his story.
This is my first PyCon, and I've had a blast.
Willie is my favorite.
I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson!
Have a really nice day!
The entertainment, the people watching, cocktails, t-shirts.
Drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I gotta say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.
Hey guys, and Our favorite part of this entire job that we do is giving out the big cash money. And so giving out those jackpots are super fun. And we've actually given out 22 jackpots over the last week, making our jackpot total for season 11 already up to 142.
Ooh, oh my goodness, it is insane. And you guys started it off right this weekend on Friday. We had 4 jackpot winners.
Some large ones as well.
Yeah, some really big ones. I mean, starting it off with the big one. It is Rich over at Shady's Railside. They took home $47,656. That is insane. Nice job, Rich.
Yeah, I think that was the major and the mega jackpot in the 25-cent jackpot hunter.
Oh man, that is a good jackpot to hit. So nice job, Rich. But next up, we had G's over at Howie's Corner Bar winning $704. Then up next, we had Mitch and Kev over at McPete's Sports Bar and Grill taking home $670. Then rounding off the jackpots for Friday, we had Dave over at American Legion Fridley winning $764.
Now let's get right into those Saturday jackpots because we had Jackie over at 3D Sports Bar taking home $741. And you're going to start seeing a theme with these locations because the next 2 wins actually went out to the same player playing at 3D Sports Bar. And his name was 3D's Wins. He took home one jackpot of $944 as well as a $675 jackpot.
That is insane. Nice job to 3D's Wins over at 3D Sports
Bar.
Bar.
That was 3 wins on that Saturday, all going to 3D Sports Bar.
Wow.
We still have 2 more jackpots to go over that went out on that Saturday as Deb5 over at Nisswa Legion took home $1,124 as well as Desi rounding off Saturday over at Bleachers with $796 going to her pocket.
Awesome stuff. Nice job, all you guys winning on Saturday. But we have some Sunday winners that did exactly the same thing and won some awesome jackpots. Starting it off, it was KG over at Oleander Saloon winning $631. Up next, we had Legend over at Red River Event Center taking home $862. Then we had none other than Swag Juice over at Pebble Creek Golf Course taking away $896. And then ending off the Sunday jackpots, it was Luck Lutch over at Trebek's Bar and Grill winning $614. Nice job.
Yeah, a lot of really great cash prizes going out over the weekend, but we have so many cash prizes prepped and ready throughout this entire week. And so make sure you guys are playing Pilot games. And remember as you're doing so that when you're playing Pilot games, your community wins.
Have a nice
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
There it is, 53 balls.
we're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
I saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Yeah, this is incredible. We pulled in, parked, got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous Days! Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
Having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skull, 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 baby! Really cool seeing John Creasel. Really cool listening to him talk and his story.
This is my first PyCon, and I've had a blast.
Willie is my favorite.
I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson!
Have a really nice day!
The entertainment, the people watching, cocktails, t-shirts.
Drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I gotta say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.
Hey guys, and our favorite part of this entire job that we do is giving out the big cash money. And so giving out those jackpots are super fun, and we've actually given out 22 jackpots over the last week, making our jackpot total for season 11 already up to 142.
Ooh, oh my goodness, it is insane. And you guys started it off right this weekend on Friday. We had 4 jackpot winners.
Some large ones as well.
Yeah, some really big ones. I mean, starting it off with the big one. It is Rich over at Shady's Railside. They took home $47,656. That is insane. Nice job, Rich.
Yeah, I think that was the major and the mega jackpot in the 25-cent jackpot hunter.
Oh man, that is a good jackpot to hit. So nice job, Rich. But next up, we had G's over at Howie's Corner Bar winning $704. Then up next, we had Mitch and Kev over at McPete's Sports Bar and Grill taking home $670. Then rounding off the jackpots for Friday, we had Dave over at American Legion Fridley winning $764.
Now let's get right into those Saturday jackpots because we had Jackie over at 3D Sports Bar taking home $741. And you're going to start seeing a theme with these locations because the next 2 wins actually went out to the same player playing at 3D Sports Bar, and his name was 3D's Wins. He took home one jackpot of $944 as well as a $675 jackpot.
That is insane. Nice job to 3D's Wins over at 3D Sports
Bar.
Bar.
That was 3 wins on that Saturday, all going to 3D Sports Bar.
Wow.
We still have 2 more jackpots to go over that went out on that Saturday as Deb5 over at Nisswa Legion took home $1,124 as well as Desi rounding off Saturday over at Bleachers with $796 going to her pocket.
Awesome stuff. Nice job, all you guys, winning on Saturday. But we have some Sunday winners that did exactly the same thing and won some awesome jackpots. Starting it off, it was KG over at Oleander Saloon winning $631. Up next, we had Legend over at Red River Event Center taking home $862. Then we had none other than Swag Juice over at Pebble Creek Golf Course taking away $896. And then ending off the Sunday jackpots, it was Luck Lutch over at Trebek's Bar and Grill, winning $614. Nice job.
Yeah, a lot of really great cash prizes going out over the weekend, but we have so many cash prizes prepped and ready throughout this entire week, and so make sure you guys are playing Pilot games, and remember as you're doing so that when you're playing Pilot games, your community wins.
Have a nice
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
There it is,
53 balls.
We're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
I saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Yeah, this is incredible. We pulled in, parked, got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous Days! Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
Having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skol, 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 baby! Really cool seeing John Creasel. Really cool listening to him talk and his story.
This is my first PyCon, and I've had a blast.
Willie is my favorite.
I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson!
Have a really nice day!
The entertainment, the people watching, cocktails, t-shirts.
Drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I gotta say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.
Hey guys, and our favorite part of this entire job that we do is giving out the big cash money. And so giving out those jackpots are super fun, and we've actually given out 22 jackpots over the last week, making our jackpot total for season 11 already up to 142.
Ooh, oh my goodness, it is insane, and you guys started it off right this weekend on Friday. We had 4 jackpot winners.
Some large ones as well.
Yeah, some really big ones. I mean, starting it off with the big one. It is Rich over at Shady's Rail Side. They took home $47,656. That is insane. Nice job, Rich.
Yeah, I think that was the major and the mega jackpot in the 25-cent jackpot hunter.
Oh man, that is a good jackpot to hit. So nice job, Rich. But next up, we had G's over at Howie's Corner Bar winning $704. Then up next, we had Mitch and Kev over at McPete's Sports Bar and Grill taking home $670. Then rounding off the jackpots for Friday, we had Dave over at American Legion Fridley winning $764.
Now let's get right into those Saturday jackpots because we had Jackie over at 3D Sports Bar taking home $741. Wow. And you're going to start seeing a theme with these locations because next 2 wins actually went out to the same player playing at 3D Sports Bar, and his name was 3D's Wins. He took home one jackpot of $944 as well as a $675 jackpot.
That is insane. Nice job to 3D's Wins over at 3D Sports
Bar.
Bar.
That was 3 wins on that Saturday, all going to 3D Sports Bar.
Wow.
We still have 2 more jackpots to go over that went out on that Saturday as Deb5 over at Nisswa Legion took home $1,124 as well as Desi rounding off Saturday over at Bleachers with $796 going to her pocket.
Awesome stuff. Nice job, all you guys winning on Saturday. But we have some Sunday winners that did exactly the same thing and won some awesome jackpots. Starting it off, it was KG over at Oleander Saloon winning $631. Up next, we had Legend over at Red River Event Center taking home $862. Then we had none other than Swag Juice over at Pebble Creek Golf Course taking away $896. And then ending off the Sunday jackpots, it was Luck Lutch over at Trebek's Bar and Grill, winning $614. Nice job.
Yeah, a lot of really great cash prizes going out over the weekend, but we have so many cash prizes prepped and ready throughout this entire week, and so make sure you guys are playing Pilot games, and remember as you're doing so that when you're playing Pilot games, your community wins.
Have a nice
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
There it is, 53 balls.
We're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
I saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PodCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Yeah, this is incredible. We pulled in, parked, got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous Days! Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
Having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skol, 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 baby! Really cool seeing John Creasel. Really cool listening to him talk and his story.
This is my first PyCon, and I've had a blast.
Willie is my favorite.
I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson!
Have a really nice day!
The entertainment, the people watching, cocktails, t-shirts.
Drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I gotta say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.
Hey guys, and Our favorite part of this entire job that we do is giving out the big cash money. And so giving out those jackpots are super fun. And we've actually given out 22 jackpots over the last week, making our jackpot total for season 11 already up to 142.
Ooh, oh my goodness, it is insane. And you guys started it off right this weekend on Friday. We had 4 jackpot winners.
Some large ones as well.
Yeah, some really big ones. I mean, starting it off with the big one. It is Rich over at Shady's Railside. They took home $47,656. That is insane. Nice job, Rich.
Yeah, I think that was the major and the mega jackpot in the 25-cent jackpot hunter.
Man, that is a good jackpot to hit. So nice job, Rich. But next up, we had G's over at Howie's Corner Bar winning $704. Then up next, we had Mitch and Kev over at McPete's Sports Bar and Grill taking home $670. Then rounding off the jackpots for Friday, we had Dave over at American Legion Fridley winning $764.
Now let's get right into those Saturday jackpots because we had Jackie over at 3D Sports Bar taking home $741. Wow. And you're going to start seeing a theme with these locations because next 2 wins actually went out to the same player playing at 3D Sports Bar, and his name was 3D's Wins. He took home one jackpot of $944 as well as a $675 jackpot.
That is insane. Nice job to 3D's Wins
Yeah.
over at 3D Sports
That
Bar.
was 3 wins on that Saturday, all going to 3D Sports Bar.
Wow.
We still have 2 more jackpots to go over that went out on that Saturday as Deb5 over at Nisswa Legion took home $1,124 as well as Desi rounding off Saturday over at Bleachers with $796 going to her pocket.
Awesome stuff. Nice job, all you guys winning on Saturday. But we have some Sunday winners that did exactly the same thing and won some awesome jackpots. Starting it off, it was KG over at Oleander Saloon winning $631. Up next, we had Legend over at Red River Event Center taking home $862. Then we had none other than Swag Juice over at Pebble Creek Golf Course taking away $896. And then ending off the Sunday jackpots, it was Luck Lutch over at Trebek's Bar and Grill, winning $614. Nice job.
Yeah, a lot of really great cash prizes going out over the weekend, but we have so many cash prizes prepped and ready throughout this entire week, and so make sure you guys are playing Pilot games, and remember as you're doing so that when you're playing Pilot games, your community wins.
Have a nice
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
There it is, 53 balls.
at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
I saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Yeah, this is incredible. We pulled in, parked, got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous days! Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
Having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skol, 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 baby! Really cool seeing John Creasel. Really cool listening to him talk and his story.
This is my first PyCon, and I've had a blast.
Willie is my favorite.
I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson.
Have a really nice day!
The entertainment, the people watching, cocktails, t-shirts.
Drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I gotta say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.